of Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen studio. Bill Busch out today. I'll be back, I believe, tomorrow. Sip, how are you? Did you enjoy your day off yesterday on Memorial Day?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I would say I
weird.
did. I enjoyed the day off.
Did you?
Yes. I was still up pretty early. I went golfing at 7:03 a.m. yesterday.
7:03 a.m.
7:03. It wasn't 7
a.m.
It wasn't 7:05. It wasn't p.m. It was 7:03 a.m. on the dot. And I walked 18 holes, so I got a little fitness in.
Walked?
Yeah.
Why did you walk?
Because I wanted some fitness. I had a little too much food over the weekend, and realized, listen, if I'm going to enjoy a morning off from the show and have fun playing golf, I should do something double the effort and actually carry the clubs a little bit, not push them, carry. Yeah, carry the clubs.
Carry.
So I did.
Why not get a push cart?
I didn't want a push cart. I'm not there yet in life. I think when I'm in my 40s or 50s, I might go to the push cart, but in my 30s, I still have to go on with carrying the clubs.
Are young guys not using push carts?
A lot of guys just ride carts. They sit in carts and drink beer, which is I usually do that too for league. But I wanted to do some fitness, and so I just carried my clubs. When people golf, it feels like 80% of them now push with a cart, which I'm not trying to disparage it. That's fine. Walking is wonderful. I just wanted to carry the clubs. Sure, I still could.
Once again,
what?
I feel me and Bill often talk about this. Good morning, Connor. Connor's with us.
He is with us. Yeah.
Me and Bill often talk about this. When you talk like this about push carts and carrying clubs, I do feel like I got dropped on the earth a couple weeks ago.
I mean, push carts existed when you were playing golf.
Trying to figure out life. Yeah, but I never have thought about it to this extent. I would just figure you'd get a push cart.
Because you're not a golfer. You golf once every 15 years. I would expect you to have that type of thought. You don't think about golf ever. I'm not pushing back on anybody doing the push carts. I welcome that. You should. Elizabeth has a push cart for her golf league because walking is better than not walking at all. But it's a mental thing, a toughness for me. I got to carry my clubs to show I still can for 18 holes. I don't do that very often.
Okay. Interesting. Do you lift them over your head?
No, I don't. Now, there's a foursome. We all random people. There's a guy, a father with his high school daughter. She pushed her clubs. He carried his. So he's probably in his 50s or upper 40s at that point, carrying his club. So now I know I can make it that far.
Is he doing that to make a statement of something?
I think so. Well, he told me that he usually pushes, but he felt like the bag was a little light that day, so he decided to carry his clubs instead.
Wow.
So it proves he still can. It's again, you're just proving yourself. You can still do things.
Did you even consider a golf cart?
No,
yesterday?
I wanted to walk. I was so glad that the randoms I was paired up with are all walking. But good, I wanted to walk. So thankfully, we're not the only walker in this group. We all walked. It was great.
Right out of the gate, you're interested. You interested me. Interested me? Interested.
Thank you. I try to be interesting.
Yeah.
I try to be.
Connor,
it's the goal of my life.
I am running on a little sleep. Connor, I'm not perfect. Right out of the gate, you interested me.
Thank you.
That's right. Yeah.
Got done by 11:30. Was home for lunch with Elizabeth in Scotland. It was great.
11:30 luncheon.
And we got in the pool for the first time all year yesterday.
What kind of shorts do you don in this?
I had swim trunks on. There's some light green.
Light green.
I think they have pineapples on them, I want to say.
Oh, where's Bill when I need him?
There's some pineapple. I want to say very
Where
tropical,
are you, Bill?
Very tropical, like for the shorts for the swim for the pool.
Tropical.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a pool feels like you're tropical. You
Elizabeth picked those out for you.
No, I picked them out myself. Thank you very much. She's not buying my swimsuits for me. I picked them out myself.
How is the water?
Cold. Chill. 70 degrees. That might sound okay to you. That's freezing though. Considering a hot tub's about 103 degrees,
Right.
that's a 33-degree difference, and it was chilly.
How was did Scotland?
She didn't mind the water. She was on like a floaty, so she's kind of above the water a lot of the time. But she did like to be in the water.
Yeah,
we had a full hour in there, so this is not like not a couple hour excursion. It was 1 hour. It was a good time. Had my parents over. We had a Memorial Day steak last night.
Nice, really. There was a cookout.
Potatoes, some ice cream, some homegrown strawberries. It was some salad. It was a good day.
There was a cookout.
The cookout. So golf in the morning, pool in the afternoon, cookout at evening. Good Memorial Day.
Yeah, I don't want to go too far down the road. We went to Guy Fieri's last. Is it Fieri?
Guy Fieri.
Yeah, Fieri went there
at Harris in Council Bluffs. I've been there before.
I was there.
Well, that's where Stir Cove is. That's
Yeah.
a great concert venue, outdoor concert venue.
So I got back fairly late last night. 11:20. I rolled in. I'm fine. I feel good. But I didn't have I had to do some work yesterday. Go figure. You had to do some work.
I did a lot of work yesterday.
Yeah. You had to.
Between all that fun, I was making a package for, we'll get to the second about baseball regionals, and we'll get to that in a little bit, and also was making the rundown for today. So I also did some work, but I had a lot more fun.
Did you get SIGs on the rundown?
No, I did not. I could get
SIGs.
We can talk about SIGs though.
SIGs idle chit chat.
Go for it.
SIGs drove he drove the pace car to Indianapolis 500. He was going 177. He was going 177.
I did not know that.
177 was what he got up to. 24 to 26 laps.
Now I assume he talked to media after this or before this. Is this a common thing? Does Sigs drive fast in life?
I don't know that.
Does he do race?
Now
stuff?
you're getting into a territory.
He was driving in the 170s.
177 was his top speed.
How would you do at 170?
I've never hit it.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, his car. He was driving a stock Corvette that's capable of going 233.
Gee.
So he didn't open it up.
170 is pretty damn fast.
Yeah. I shouldn't say didn't open it up, but he didn't open it up to its fullest extent. It's capable of 233. 177 is plenty. 177 in front of 350,000 people. That is much more than double the Derby.
Yeah, it is. That is.
Yeah.
That Sigs being the king that he is, King Signetti.
How about that? He's like my age.
He's going 170 as the pace car.
Well, I guess that's what Greg.
Imagine that it's usually a not a great term, the pace car.
I mean,
people pass you.
Connor, make yourself. That is really blunt.
That was rude. Connor was here yesterday for us, so give him some.
Can you just see just type in? It was he. I imagine that's just a pace car is what we're talking about. He's not in the Indy 500. He's not just doing it for the heck of it out there going 100. I mean, imagine this is what he's doing, driving a pace car, right?
Yes.
He's just not out there, look at Liam.
Not everybody's going to do that. That's something. Hey, do you want to do this? No, I don't want to go 170. I'm good.
Well, you're doing it in front of 350.
I know, and you're going 170 miles per hour.
170.
I might consider turning that down if I was out for that thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. 170 is really fast, and one bad turn, and I'm gone.
Are you suggesting you don't have the temerity of Sigs?
Yes.
What's his real name, by the way?
Kurt
Signetti.
Kurt, or maybe it's Curtis at this point.
Yeah.
Might be Curtis Signetti.
We don't ever call him
It's
Kurt.
just Sigs.
Does anybody call him Kurt?
No, he's just Sigs. As he should be.
I'd be
He deserves
weirded
that
out
nickname.
to hear his wife at a restaurant saying, Kurt?
Or
Wait.
Curtis. Curtis, I need you over
Wait
here.
a second. That's his name. I forgot. His name is Kurt. Kurt Signetti.
It is.
Sigs to you.
Yes.
So anyway, there's that.
Idle chit chat. We'll get to this more later on the show in terms of something that was said in this series. But congrats to the New York Knicks. They've won 11 straight games, Sip, in the playoffs. 11 straight games. They beat the Cavs last night to sweep them. They're on to their first NBA Finals since 1999.
Wait.
They have not been to a finals this millennium.
Whoa. And now, when did they win a championship that year?
I don't believe so.
We do this on early break. We ask questions we don't know the answer to. 99. When was their last title then?
I don't know that for sure.
And what will that parade look like if they win the title this year? What would that parade look like in this day and age?
They've only won
They've
only won 2 titles, 1970 and 1973.
Yeah. So,
they have made it before, but yeah, they did not win with Patrick Ewing in the 90s
and
at all.
Starks.
Did not.
John Starks.
Yes.
Name another guy on that team.
Latrell Sprewell. Maybe. Was he
Maybe.
after? Was he after?
Maybe.
Was he after that? Allen Houston, was he around then?
I think Houston was.
Okay.
For sure Starks, because I just saw him showing highlights last night of Starks dunking during that time. Wow. Yeah, it's a total, and we're not going to talk about it now, don't worry. It's a total collapse by Cleveland.
They weren't supposed to be there. They were not supposed to be there.
No, don't do this.
Listen, the Pistons were the 1 seed. The Cavs got by them, so that was already impressive that they made it to the conference finals, getting past
I wish Alex was sitting here right now.
The final score was not close, 130-93.
That's in Cleveland.
A 37-point rout at Cleveland.
No, that's a collapse. That's a collapse. That's what that is. That's an utter collapse. I don't know that people want us to talk about the NBA, but that's what that is. And I'd love to have Alex sitting here combating you on this notion that Cleveland's
I wouldn't fight him.
Some gritty underdog. They're not.
Listen, I don't watch NBA enough to even fight with Alex. It'd be a one-man argument.
Please don't portray them as a gritty underdog. That's not what
I just thought it was, they were not the 1 seed. Can you say they upset the 1 seed? Seed-wise, they upset the 1 seed Detroit.
It wasn't a big upset. Detroit wasn't a strong one.
Detroit they almost lost the Magic in the first round.
Detroit was not a strong one.
That went to Game 7, right, against Orlando?
Yes. So
that further concludes that. But they did beat them.
Concludes that.
Also yesterday, Sip, with a sports show here.
Sometimes it sounds like you're speaking to a class.
No.
It further concludes.
This is my class of breakers. Good morning. Please take out your journals and your pens. Put your phones down and focus.
I need some further conclusions from you. Go ahead.
We had a no-hitter last night in MLB.
Whoa.
The first one since 2024. The Astros, who might have the worst pitching rotation and bullpen in baseball. They can hit lights out. They cannot pitch. But of all teams, they were the ones last night to have a no-hitter against the Rangers, 9-0.
Wow.
The 17th ever for the Astros organization regular season no-hitter. It was Tatsuna Imai, Stephen Okert, and Alamber Santa combined for a no-hitter of the Rangers. First since 2024 in MLB.
Where was that at?
That was in the Rangers. They got no hit at home. Ouch. That's something that the Royals would do. Rangers, come on, man. Not in your home ballpark at Memorial Day, for crying out loud, or ever.
Wow, a lot going on.
Speaking of the Royals, they had a chance to end a 10-game skid to the Yankees. Led 3-2 in the 9th with 1 out. And then they gave up 2 runs and lost 4-3 because Lucas Erceg is a dead fish right now.
He's a dead
fish. As the whole team is. They're 10 games below 500. They had just won the series against the Mariners to get some swag back. And then the Yankees do what they do. And the Yankees have now won 11 straight games against the Royals.
Oh,
that doesn't happen.
No.
This is not NFL or football. This is Major League Baseball.
That's weird.
11 straight. This has been like 3 seasons now they've beat the Royals every game. And this one, the Royals were up 3-2 with 2 outs to go and nobody on base. And lost.
Not good.
4-3. So there's your Royals update.
Not good.
Anything else? Idle chit chat for you?
Well, sure. There's a lot of idle chit chat to go.
Well, there's a lot of sports in there too.
Yeah, there was a long weekend. Can't think of.
I did attend the softball games, plural. And by the way, we have a tease. We will have Rhonda Revelle in studio at 7:30 today.
Do you have good questions?
Oh
ready?
Yeah,
I
was there. I was at all 3 days of the games, including Thursday's 8 p.m. game, which didn't happen. I was there for 2.5 hours.
You were there on the scene as a reporter.
Yes.
In an official capacity.
Yes.
With the media crew.
I interviewed Samantha Bland after the first game. That's the third baseman for the softball team.
Did you?
The starting third baseman.
You did a legitimate
Yeah,
interview.
a 2-minute interview after the game with her.
Nice.
Posted on the ticket social medias.
I need to look at this.
You
As
don't
does
need-
Bill.
You don't need to.
As does
You
Bill.
don't need
Oh
to.
yeah,
No.
this will be good fodder.
We were going to do one also on Saturday, but it took an eternity to get anybody over there. As rightfully so, they were celebrating with their family and friends after the game. So we decided not have an interview after Saturday's game.
Jordy celebrating with her husband,
Who had been kicked out of the game.
Removed. Unceremoniously
And
removed.
she's like, that's my husband. I back him up. I support him through and through.
Uh-oh.
Farley's here.
I think I hear Farley.
He's in the building.
3 days of reporting. So you were with the here's some idle chit chat. What was the media mob like? How big?
Okay. I'd say there's probably about 20 people there.
Whoa. Okay, now that's a lot. That's a sizable group.
We had 3 from the ticket. That was probably excessive, but we were all there. DP, myself, and Nick Wyman were on the scene. So we had 3.
Hey,
and then
when it comes to media excess, I'm been there, done that.
we had probably excess to have 3 people there. And
Yeah.
I tried to be the roaming reporter or the guy that was going around the stands. And I did see our friend Scott Miller, future governor, mayor of Nebraska, was in the building.
Scott Miller is now employed
At
by
Midwest Bank.
Midwest Bank.
Yeah, I did see him and his wife, Susie, at the ball game.
Okay.
I saw John's brother, Scott,
Okay.
and his wife also.
Oh, Scott. Yes, Scott.
Baylor.
Yeah. Scott, who's at Planet Fitness on occasion.
Oh, he is.
I think so.
Yeah,
He's
I saw-
taller than John?
Yes.
Younger?
Yeah, got dark
Yeah.
brown hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw him several times at the game.
Kind of looks like he could be related to Keith Mann is the way I always think about
That's
it.
great call.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Thank you.
Keith Mann was at the softball game also
Did
in
he-
the media
Did he
section.
upbraid you for anything?
No, he did not. I didn't talk to Keith. Keith was talking to Mitch
Did he
Sherman
rein
for a
you
while.
in? Did
No,
he
I
rein
should
you
have
in?
talked. I should have gone and talked to Keith, but I kept looking over. He was talking to other people all the time. I'm not going to interrupt conversation.
Keith's role is to rein in loose media.
Well, that's me. I tried to corral myself. I think I was good. I saw members of the media throwing sunflower seeds at each other, though.
Oh, that's good. That's what we
There was
need.
I won't say that there's a reporter that was throwing seeds at a different reporter ahead of him, just at the back of his head. And that reporter was welcoming. He's putting his head, hip right here, back of the head. Keep throwing. I'm like, what's happening right now in the media section of the softball game?
Strange behavior.
People are chucking seeds at each other, and they're okay with it.
20 media in a tent? Was
Yes.
it a tent?
Yep.
Was there a TV in the corner?
No, didn't need the TV. You could see the game. There was no TV.
Sometimes there's a TV.
It was an
set.
outside tent.
I know, but
No, there's no TV in the tent. None. Didn't see a TV otherwise. I just was at the game watching the ball. They'd show highlights on the big screen out there.
where did the post-game media interviews take place?
Well, that was outside of right field and outside the Alex Gordon complex. They had the press conferences inside the Gordon complex. We caught Samantha Bland outside in between the ballpark and the Gordon.
Okay.
And Paige, the SID, which has helped us out with Rhonda getting in studio, is the one that helped make that possible. So shout out to Paige Trutna from the Nebraska Softball SID.
Paige Trutna.
She's been very helpful,
I know Paige.
kind, and helpful.
And there you go. Nebraska's on to the CWS, women's CWS, which begins
Thursday,
for
4
Nebraska.
games. Thursday. Nebraska's the last game that day, 8:30 under the lights in OKC.
And that's if all goes as scheduled.
Right. It could be later than that. It could be 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Could be 9:30.
Thursday.
The last game, though.
To be determined whether I'm here Friday or not. Don't know the schedule. Don't know my
You're
travel
going
schedule.
to California.
Yeah. Don't know my travel schedule. I don't. I'll
I'll
have
be
to ask.
here.
I don't know that.
No, I will be here.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were demanding that I'm here.
I didn't say that. You have your own schedule. I hope you're here, but I understand if you're not. I get that.
We'll have to see on that. So, yeah, we're going to the Elite 11 finals with 20 quarterbacks there, including Trey Taylor. Again, don't know about Friday. But, yeah, congratulations to Rhonda. Congratulations to Will Bolt and his team, too.
Which we use that right now.
We'll get to that right
By
now.
the way, David from Anderson Ford /Renew/Warhorse tells us that the Spurs beat the Knicks in 99. So the Knicks made the finals in 99. The Spurs beat them. That's what happened.
the
that
Knicks
year.
made the finals in 99 and Spurs with would that be the Admiral?
That would be the Admiral and probably Duncan
Yeah.
and
Admiral.
Tony Parker, maybe
They
99.
Still have
Was he
the
there?
Admiral?
Was Ginobili there?
I got to think
99?
Ginobili and Parker.
When
and-
those guys get there?
I don't know. I would think David would know this. I got to think it was Ginobili, Parker, Duncan on the Duncan,
Young Duncan.
Yeah, and Robinson on the late stages of his career.
I would think so.
I can't name another guy on that team, although I should be able to.
Was Ori on that team?
Robert, Big Shot,
I think
Bob,
yeah,
Ori.
Yeah. I think he was a Spur at one point.
He was.
I believe he was.
Definitely a Spur.
I think he was on those, maybe that team.
Wow, David.
Big Shot Bob.
David weighing in with NBA information.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you. Yeah, it's exciting. It'll be the Knicks in the finals against I don't know who. I don't know.
It could be the Spurs. It could be a rematch of '99.
Yeah,
it could be Spurs and Knicks again.
Wemby and Castle. Boy, Stefan Castle, something.
He was pretty good the other night. Yeah, he was really good.
Hello. And then there's the flopper.
Yeah, you love Jalen Brunson.
He's a flopper, but he's not a flopper deluxe.
Who's that?
SGA.
Oh,
SGA.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's a flopper. He's a big. Now I don't throw around flopper. I don't throw it around loosely. That dude just goes down. I think he went down 12 times in game 3.
That series will have game 5 tonight. It's tied at 2 apiece. That's at NBC 7:30 in OKC this evening. A place that we love that arena. Don't tear it down, please.
No, tear it down.
Cancel the new arena plans. Keep Paycom. We need it.
I wonder what that hole looks like now that when we were there.
The one that you're doing construction. It was you're doing the show the day before I left down. It was just I could hear construction. And then we did the show the next day. I didn't hear construction anymore.
I wonder what that hole looks like.
It didn't happen during the show. They stopped it.
That was a big hole in the ground.
Did they stop it for our show?
I don't think no.
I'll say they did.
They didn't. That was a big hole with big tractors and not tractors, but dirt movers around. It was amazing to watch. And Jake, they are tearing that place down because it's insufficient for an NBA championship franchise, as you know.
I don't know about that.
Oh, come on.
Pretty nice arena.
Oh, is it?
Hosts Nebraska basketball's best memories ever in the history of the program. So say what you want.
I don't think they're ripping it down.
Looks like it was Sean Elliott, Mario Ellie, Avery Johnson, Steve Kerr. Not Steve Kerr.
Yeah, could have
Steve
been.
Carey? Did he mistype that? Kerry? I don't think it was Steve. Is there a Steve Carey?
I don't remember that.
Steve Curry? I think it's Steve Curry.
Wait a second. What about
That's
the other guys?
Of course, those guys as well. Duncan
Ginobili was there.
Robinson, yeah. Not Duncan Robinson, but Duncan and Robinson. Duncan Robinson is actually a basketball player.
He's a Piston now. He's a Piston now.
Steve Kerr. Not Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Yes.
Not Steve Curry.
I was making sure it wasn't a Steve Carey. Steve Kerr.
Don't really remember Kerr on that team. Don't know what he did. That's some idle chit-chat.
That was idle chit-chat. Sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag. They don't guess, they game plan. Using soil tests, yield maps, and field data, they help farmers call the right shots for the ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com. 464-5685. Call or text as always. Yes, we have a lot to get to. A lot of positive news for Nebraska sports. We'll get to softball next segment, but Zip, for the first time since 2008, even with an 8-0 loss to Oregon in the semis of the Big Ten tournament, Nebraska baseball is hosting a regional at Haymarket Park. The teams are good coming here. Nebraska's the 1 seed, Ole Miss, the 2 seed out of the SEC, Arizona State, a very strong 3 seed, and South Dakota State is one of the worst records in the field coming here to Lincoln, under 500, winners of the Summit League tournament. But they are the 4 seed. Nebraska will play them at 3 p.m. on Friday at Haymarket Park. It is going to be a bonanza out there.
A bonanza.
Yeah. Let me see the weather right now. It's expected to be
a bonanza.
It doesn't matter because people are going to be there no matter what. But Friday, we're talking about 83 degrees.
Oh, it's
that's perfect for baseball.
It's going to be nice. The thing that strikes you right away, well, South Dakota State's 24-31.
Bad record.
Won the Summit League.
That's right.
Beat Oral Roberts. Okay. The other thing that strikes you is Arizona State and Ole Miss, I think, are both 100 home run teams.
That's great.
Nebraska's a 60 home run team, so it's a little different. Double check that. I saw that on a. I'll double check.
I'll tell you this much: you don't ever think of Arizona State ever as a 3 seed ever. That's a terrifying 3 seed.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, that's terrifying.
They finished tied for 3rd in the Big 12. Are you terrified?
Yeah, because guess who beat you at home? Kansas. Kansas somehow got a worse seed than Nebraska. Nebraska, they get the 13th overall seed. Kansas, who won the Big 12 tournament and beat Nebraska twice this year and had a better record, I believe, was the 15th seed.
I'm not going to characterize the third place team in the Big 12 as terrifying.
To be a 3 seed, that's
a good 3
rough.
seed. It's a
hell of a 3 seed is what I'm saying. The hell of a 3 seed.
They did hit 100. Oh, they did hit 108 home runs. Okay, that's pretty good. Ole Miss must be a slugging team too. No, Ole Miss is basically strong pitching. Ole Miss is, I'd say definitely a good field.
This is probably the toughest regional that was out there.
I think so. It's a tough field. It is a tough field. First time you said since 2008.
Since hosting a regional since 2008. Nebraska again plays 3:00 on ESPN Plus on Friday. So if you can't go to the game, which I'm sure we'll have about 10,000 fans there, you have to go find a TV that has ESPN Plus. You can watch. Here's the worst part, Sip. You can watch Ole Miss and Arizona State in the second game on ESPN2, regular ESPN.
I don't understand.
That's at 8 p.m. on Friday.
What do you make of that?
That sucks. Once again, like the softball team, Nebraska hosts the regional and had 2 of their games on ESPN Plus. Their last game to move on was on ESPN2. But their first 2 games against South Dakota and Grand Canyon were on ESPN Plus. It took to get the actual final game to reach regular ESPN.
Well, people figured this out.
And now this one, you're hosting a regional for the first time since 2008. You're the 1 seed, and you're not getting your first game on ESPN. Just the plus.
13
bugaboos.
13 seed overall. Purdue and Michigan missed the cut from the Big Ten. They missed the cut. UCLA, of course, is the top overall seed. Hello.
They had an interesting road through the Big Ten tournament. It was not easy. They had to come back and beat Purdue on Friday. Won that one late with the walk-off.
3 walk-offs.
3 walk-offs. They walked off USC. They're down to their last out against USC on Saturday. Hit a 3-run bomb to win that game 7-5. And then how about a walk-off hit by pitch to win the Big Ten tournament?
Yeah.
Bases loaded, 11th inning.
How about that?
Hit by pitch to end the game 3-2 over Oregon.
They're not correct me if I'm wrong. I watched them. They don't overwhelm you with talent.
Well, they have a great play. Rock Chalowski, he's the star. He's a star.
He overwhelmed you with
he's a stud.
Yeah. But they don't now again, pushback breakers. I don't watch them and go, whoa. No, they're not that team. Oregon's a little bit that way. They didn't have the kind of year they probably should have had.
Oregon's pitching was ridiculous. Sanford,
yeah,
that guy was a freak. And I love his energy. That guy was hyped the hell up. Yeah, it meant something to him. Like it means something to beat Nebraska. It should be. You're playing in their basically a home game for Nebraska.
It's always what Bill says and what I echo is that you think that home field advantage discussion is interesting to me because I always say, okay, for instance, Sean will say Nebraska's going to Purdue. There's going to be nobody there. It's a huge advantage. No, it's not. No, athletes don't like to play in empty stadiums. Oregon, I know, embraced that setting. I know they did because I read their comments. They loved it.
You could tell by the way they were playing.
Yeah, they loved that. They just love playing in front of a bunch of people. Even if those people were rooting for the other team. A lot of athletes will say, I don't care. There's people there. I'm a performer. I'm going to perform. I thought Oklahoma State didn't rise to the occasion against Rhonda's team. I thought they wilted. But a lot of teams will look at that and go, oh, no, this is a great opportunity. This will be memorable. This will be something I'll talk about the rest of my life playing in front of this crowd. And they embrace it. Oregon embraced it.
What was impressive about that game real quick, the Oregon 8-0 win over Nebraska, that's a very difficult ballpark, as we know, to hit home runs in.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. They hit 3 home runs that game. Or was it 4? They had 3 or 4 home runs against Nebraska, at least 3. It may have been 4.
Yeah, and they hit
their
tournament was defined by the home run ball.
And they had a foul ball in one of those games that would have left the ballpark completely. Like it was a moonshot to right field. It just went foul.
Kyle Peterson, ESPN, he always talks about Oregon. And you saw, if you watch the game, they're really impressive off the bus. It looks like a football team coming off the bus. Those guys it seems like every guy that goes to the plate, you're like, okay, that's 6'2", that's 6'3", that's 6'1", that's 6'4". I mean, they're
way
a
they hit,
good
you
looking
could tell.
Yeah, they're a good looking team. They hit a lot of home runs, but they're not a great offense. Amateur analysis, but
Enough to beat Nebraska. 8 runs against Nebraska.
They look good in that game. They look good now. But Nebraska, 13 seed, will have a chance. Here's why. Here's the deal. They will be hard to knock out. They're 23-1 at home. They're hard to knock out in any venue, but they're really hard to knock out at home. You really got to hit them.
Yes.
I mean, you're going to have to beat them. That's it. I don't even know if those coaches that are coming in fully understand. I wonder if they know that intangible Nebraska has.
Nebraska has 1 loss at home. They are 20-1 in Lincoln.
23-1. 23-1.
23-1 in Lincoln.
23-1 in that ballpark. And you've seen comeback after comeback after comeback. Even that Oregon game, which they didn't, but I thought 8-0 in the 7th. If I was Oregon, I'd be wary. And
I thought the same. Like, any moment, here comes Nebraska to make a run.
What is going on out there?
McSafety's here because he wanted to meet Rhonda Revelle.
Wow.
He texted me last night, hey, is Rhonda coming in? I said, yeah, she'll be here at 7:30. So he told us he wanted to meet her, just shake her hand, thank her for what she's done, and then that's it.
How many donuts are out there right now? What do you see? I can't.
Did Eric bring in donuts as well? Was that Eric and Hickman? Yeah, so we got two dozen donuts here.
Eric and Hickman came in again, and I didn't see him.
I saw him. He quick exit for
How
Eric.
Stealth is
He's pretty
Eric?
stealthy.
Yeah.
He's pretty stealthy.
I want to meet that man. He's contributed to our show over the years.
He has.
With good calls. Remember when he used to call in?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
get testy.
Yeah, he's
You'd fight back. You'd take shots at Eric because he took shots at you.
He was good, though. That's what it's about.
He can call back in.
Yeah. Eric, thank you for the donuts. McSafety's here. I will have a Long John.
Good.
Half of
You've
a
got
Long
12.
John.
You've got 24 donuts to choose from. So choose wisely and have 6.
No, I'm going to have a half. A half. What are you going to do?
I'll have a donut. I'm not turning down 24. If there was just 12, I'd say I could live with turning him down. But 24, that's just rude at that point.
Bill would be very happy that McSafety's on the scene.
Yeah,
Farley's on the scene. Connor's here.
Yeah, it's a packed Tuesday here on the show already.
Everything's
post Memorial Day.
Yeah, we're going.
We are.
I got to tell you, I stumbled in a little bit.
You were here though.
Could you tell?
Well, you told me the situation though. You went to McDonald's to get your coffee, and nobody was there.
No,
what happened?
Technological difficulties. We can't take orders right now. So what's your thought? What is your thought in that situation? I'm at the
window.
No, I'm not at the window. I'm at you call
the
it kiosk. Yeah, I'm at the kiosk, and a live voice gets on there and says, we're having technological difficulties. Can't take orders right now. So what's your thought? Oh, no problem. I'll just come to the window. You go to the window. There's people in there, but there's no I think the technological difficulties.
Was it technical or technological? What did they say? Usually it's technical when you hear.
Maybe they said technical.
Technical difficulties is the key phrase, not technological typically.
Is there a difference?
What? But technical is the word.
Technical difficulties, we can't take your order. So I thought, okay, I don't care. That's fine. I'll just do it at the window. But there's nobody at the window, so the technical difficulties must involve something with the computer.
Probably
right?
So.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you have coffee here.
Thank you.
That Connor
Thank
brewed
you
this
for
morning.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you, Connor.
Well, I did tell you to get some coffee, so I'll take some of the thank yous there.
But that's an immediate shot of adversity.
Yeah, we fought through it. And I said, please get your coffee before the show. You said, I'll waste it. No, as Greg said, get it now. You need coffee.
Craig, that one day.
No, you need it.
He said, be late.
He did.
I said, no, I can't get coffee because I'll be late. Be late.
Yeah, it's okay. By the way, Texter says this in the text. In my opinion, no way Nebraska is winning this regional. Not enough pitching for this group of teams coming in.
I don't know. I think we look at Arizona State and Ole Miss through the prism of Ole Miss and Arizona State teams of the past, not of the present. There's a reason they're not hosting, right? Ole Miss got bounced by Missouri in the SEC
Was
tournament.
Missouri bad?
Well, I mean, come on, they're not.
What are they? Are they
Check it
ranked?
out. Check it out. Bounced. Arizona State tied for 3rd in the Big 12.
That's not bad. Why is that a bad? Oregon was 3rd in the Big 10, and they're hosting a regional. Like you're saying, it's like the MAC or something like that. It's the Big 12.
Well, what I'm suggesting is it's not how you typically view Arizona State. You have to be careful not to crown them because they're not that type of team right now. See, what's Missouri?
I'm getting Missouri. Missouri was bad year, 24-31. That's bad. Bad Missouri team.
Bounced.
Okay, but that happens in the tournament. Weird things happen.
Yeah, weird things happen when you're not very good.
You're saying Oregon finished 3rd, and they got the 11th seed. There's 3 teams in the Big 10
Oregon
hosting regionals, which is amazing, by the way.
Oregon pulled off an 11 seed with a last-ditch rally in the late week of the season. That's how they did.
For a conference that has been rightfully so mocked for having bad baseball, the Big 10 over the years, they have 3 teams. UCLA, first team overall. Nebraska's the 13th seed hosting a regional. Oregon, the 11th seed. And USC is in the tournament going to, I forget where they're at, but they're the 2, I think a 2 seed where they're going. That's pretty good. Three hosts is impressive stuff for a non-baseball league.
Michigan, Purdue left out of the field.
That's too bad. I wonder if Michigan had beaten Nebraska.
You sound shaken up by that.
I wonder if Michigan had beaten Nebraska, they had a chance to make the tournament. They were the 7th seed in the Big 10. They were the 7th seed. They had a ways to go in terms.
I wonder.
But you never know. Nebraska won that game 6-4. It ended at 2 a.m. Saturday morning. I watched the first pitches and I'm going to bed. It started at 11. I was tired. I already had been to the softball game that day. I was up doing the show that morning. It was a long day.
Does that affect Nebraska? I mean, that game ended the same day Nebraska played Oregon.
Correct. But Oregon played 2 games that day, though. So that's, they played in the morning.
Yeah.
And beat Washington 9-4, 9-5. And then they beat Nebraska 8-0.
Yeah. I'm not going to go down that road of excuses.
Don't do that.
Will wouldn't want that.
No, he wouldn't.
Now that's a refresh and there's a regional over there and it's going to feel like the old days. There'll be, I imagine, 8,000 people.
More.
Oh, more.
I think they've had 10,000 there before.
You can get 10,000.
I could see 10.
Wink,
9
wink,
plus.
Wink, wink, fire marshal.
Yep. Yes. Those berms can seat a lot of people, and there's why not standing room only on the fence line?
Taking 83 degrees.
Yes, be nice.
Yeah.
Perfect baseball temperature.
Zillion people.
I think 9,000 plus.
You can't totally overlook South Dakota State, by the way.
No.
Nebraska beat them 5-4 earlier in the season. Both teams have surely evolved quite a bit, but you don't want to do that thing where you overlook anybody.
No, you don't.
I mean, you want to build a head of steam as you get ready for those juggernauts, Arizona State and Ole Miss.
They are juggernauts.
Ah!
Yeah. Nebraska, who takes for what I saw that the analytics put Nebraska as the lowest chance of any team hosting to advance. Still,
analytics,
which is at 8 o'clock in analytics.
A
47% chance to advance, which is the lowest of any team hosting a regional, which is still good.
Good call by Sean Callahan.
What do you say?
Phone call yesterday. He goes, it looks like Nebraska's about a 50-50 shot of getting out of there.
47%.
Yeah, 47%. Good call.
First pitch, 3 p.m. on Friday at Haymarket Park. Before we get to break, if you are hungry
I am.
For breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning?
The Bird.
The Bird.
The
Early
Bolt Bird.
open right now. Bolt Bird. Rhonda Bird.
The Rhonda Bird
is open at 19th and K with free and spacious parking. They have breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos, waffles, French toast, pancakes, and don't you dare forget, the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
Hash holes. Stop by today, Early Bird. At 19th and K, open every day of the week until 2 p.m. When we come back, speaking of softball, they got it done. On to OKC. We'll wrap up what happened here in Lincoln next on Early Break of the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Life happens. Unexpected bills, tough choices. Your car needs repairs, but your child needs new shoes. What do you decide? At Nebraska Children and Families Foundation, they help families before small problems become breaking points. They connect parents to support so they can keep working, so kids stay secure, and so families stay together. Help Lincoln families thrive. Donate to Nebraska Children and Families Foundation through Give to Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warm. An afternoon high near 89. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a light breeze, a low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return, breezy and warm with a high near 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
Rick Heyman here from Starter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Starter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at starterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Yesterday, your water heater worked just fine. Today, surprise! When you're out of hot water, just call the plumbers at Bryant. In most cases, you can get same-day water heater replacement. What you won't get is a costly surprise with the bill. At Bryant, the price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. No last-minute extras for piping or ventilation alterations. Need a new water heater? Just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Right now in Lincoln, neighbors are facing hunger and homelessness, and they need our help. Your donation to Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach for Give to Lincoln Day helps provide nutritious meals, safe shelter, and life-changing support. Your gift goes even further thanks to matching funds from the Lincoln Community Foundation. Working together, we can make our community stronger by ensuring that everyone has access to nutritious food and a safe place to sleep at night. Give to Matt Talbot today or anytime through May 28th at givetolincoln.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet. And GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Coppell family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Coppell or at CoppellCars.com. All deals with approved credit.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break
Simple, you are an idiot.
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Reminder that in 2 days, it is Give to Lincoln Day. We will be at Cedars in the front porch from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. that day. We'll be there, sip the whole show. It'll be fun. People will be throwing cash out their window, semis, honking going by.
We hope so.
You can give right now at givetolincoln.com, or please stop by and see us on Thursday. Cedars has served 2,600 families in the last year and also provided 121,000 nights of care. Your gift makes that possible at givetolincoln.com. Softball, Sip. I was at the games Thursday,
Yes,
Friday.
you were.
Saturday was hot out there, which was a nice, better than cold.
Mhm.
Nebraska takes care of Oklahoma State 8-1 on Friday, 9-1 on Saturday. 7-run inning for Nebraska. Chases Ruby Malin from the game, and the backup pitcher just was not great for Okie State. That's why she oftentimes goes 7 innings when she pitches Ruby, because the bullpen is not great, or starters behind her. She's the best. And Nebraska really had few issues with Ruby Malin hitting with the bats. Reminder, Sip.
I'm listening to you. I'm looking for something. I'm fully engaged.
Nebraska scored 7 runs total in the regional here the previous weekend.
There you go. Remember when Rhonda was here last week and we asked her about the offense?
What'd she say?
She basically said she was not concerned.
And she was right. So against South Dakota, 4 runs, Grand Canyon, 2 runs, and then 1 run in the one that clinched the regional. So 7 runs total. They had 8 runs in the first game against Okie State and 9 game 2. The bats got hot. Jesse Farrell, 5 RBIs in the first game.
I was struck by the Oklahoma State head coach's comments. Kenny Gachewski.
Good name.
Kenny Gachewski. He said they of Nebraska, they have an absolute national championship type team. He said, we knew it when we played them early in this season. They're athletic up and down the lineup. They can pop a home run here and there.
Yes.
They're just tough. They take Rhonda's personality and Jordy's, and they just run. And it's fun to watch them. He says it's not fun to be on the other side, but it's really fun to watch them play. How about that? How about that?
This is Nebraska. Okie State came in here as a very, very, very good batting team. They have incredible averages all up down that lineup. I think the worst I saw Sip for an average was like 340 on their team. It was ridiculous. Yeah. And yet they scored 2 runs total.
Well, Nebraska's Alexis Jensen Fromm.
Well, Jordy Fromm was amazing game 1, and Alexis was great game 2. Like that's why they're so dangerous in OKC. You don't have to pitch Jordy Fromm the whole time.
Nebraska got a good lineup too.
Hannah Kaur has had a nice postseason for Nebraska.
Hannah Kaur
in the 2 spot behind Jordy Fromm.
Hannah Kaur's also a transfer.
She is from Oklahoma.
From Oklahoma. Kaur and Jordy have been to this.
They have.
Deal. In fact, Jordy has 2 titles.
She does.
Does Kaur have 2 titles?
I believe she does also.
We'll ask Rhonda about having players like that on the roster that have won titles, that have been in that setting. I believe those are the only 2 on Nebraska's roster. But I shouldn't go there. Now, here's the $1 million question.
Ooh, Rob.
What is this going to look like in Oklahoma City? What's this going to look like? Is it going to look like could it possibly look like Nebraska basketball?
Well, here's the problem, and I'm not just. Nebraska baseball and softball play not the exact same time. So Thursday, 8:30 is softball, and 3 p.m. Friday is baseball.
Right.
I think you're going to have 9,000 fans plus over here at Haymarket Park. How many are traveling down to OKC?
Yeah. What's the crossover?
Should be a lot. There should be a lot down there because
what's the crossover is the question.
The team's won 51 games. 51 games.
Nebraska will be well represented. It's just a question of how well represented, right?
Yes. UCLA, by the way, also made the College World Series, who Nebraska beat in the Big Ten tournament final 7-3.
I believe Nebraska took 2 of 3 from UCLA.
In Lincoln.
Yes. So, yeah, Nebraska. As Gachewski said, they're a national championship type team. I was glad he said it. I mean, that's my feeling. I'm not qualified to say that. I haven't seen the nation. But God, Nebraska, those 2 pitchers plus a very strong lineup from top to bottom. That's what you got. And then Rhonda's hitting at a high level, right?
It should be noted, Sip, that with Northwestern winning the national championship in lacrosse this week, was it field hockey?
Okay.
Lacrosse.
Okay.
That's 11 titles for the Big Ten. They have a good chance of getting, when all is said and done, 13 national champions this year in the Big Ten. With baseball and softball having a good chance. You've got 2 teams.
Team champions. Wow.
Yes, you've got 2 teams in UCLA and Nebraska that have made the final 8 teams in OKC.
Mm-hmm.
You have the number 1 overall team in the country in baseball in UCLA and 3 teams hosting regionals. You could have 13 national championships. And in the basketball, football, baseball, softball. Hello.
Back to that other conversation.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. No, don't apologize. That was good information. The vast majority of Nebraska's roster hasn't been to the WCWS. Fromm and Coor both attended Oklahoma and have that experience to draw on. Hannah Coor. Jordy was the MVP twice of that tournament.
But she was very young, too.
Freakazoid.
Yeah, well, she is still a freakazoid. She's crazy good.
Yeah. So
I just want to say that, just shout out to the fans. The crowds were packed. If you're standing in the outfield like Scott Miller was in left field, he's very tall. He still couldn't see very well because there's so many people out there. Crowds were packed.
Does Rhonda? This is a question for Rhonda.
Well, she's not here yet, so
I know, but I'm going to
ask her at 7:30.
I'm going to ask you if I should ask her. Do you allow? You're Rhonda. Do you allow yourself to think about what this? You haven't been to this event, this WCWS, since 2013. Do you allow yourself to think about how this could propel your program, or do you have to stay in the moment?
Okay, I can't answer that for Rhonda. Because what if she says something different than me? I acted as Rhonda here.
But do I ask that question?
Sure.
Or is she just going to say, no, we stay in the moment?
Well, and she can say that. She should say that, but you can ask her that.
I wonder what she'd say to that. By the way, Oklahoma fails to qualify for the field for the first time since 2015. So do that math. Oklahoma fails
10 straight years.
Yeah. Oklahoma fails to qualify for the WCWS for the first time since 2015.
That's incredible. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
They've had 10 straight.
Yeah. That's a mega program, but did not qualify.
No.
Won't be there.
They will not.
Wonder how that affects the scene, by the way. No Okie State, no Oklahoma. I wonder what that scene looks like.
Know.
I wonder if the stands are packed all the time now.
Will Arkansas travel? They play Nebraska the first game, or their first game on Thursday.
Will Arkansas travel?
Will Tennessee travel? Will UCLA travel?
These
Probably
are questions
not.
for Rhonda.
We'll ask there.
She'll have a handle on it.
But before that, up next, Sip, is Song of the Day and Bill's Through. Bugaboo Tuesday.
Okay.
That's next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating
and electrical.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myInspartners.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
Right now in Lincoln, neighbors are facing hunger and homelessness, and they need our help. Your donation to Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach for Give to Lincoln Day helps provide nutritious meals, safe shelter, and life-changing support. Your gift goes even further thanks to matching funds from the Lincoln Community Foundation. Working together, we can make our community stronger by ensuring that everyone has access to nutritious food and a safe place to sleep at night. Give to Matt Talbot today or anytime through May 28th at givetolincoln.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
he stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Once again, your song of the day, Delta Dawn by Tanya Tucker from 1972. 464-568-51 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day, which there's 2 reasons why I played this song. But
Go ahead.
well, number 1, that is Coach Rhonda Revelle's favorite song. That is her karaoke
That's
song.
her favorite song.
Yes. And they played that song after Nebraska beat Okie State. I documented that.
You
for
did.
them.
Thank you.
It is also our friend Bill Busch is one of his favorite songs, and today is his mother's funeral. And so I thought I'd play that for her and for him, for the family.
I thought that was beautiful to do that. Very fitting song. And you're sure that was Tanya Tucker?
That was
That was not an REO
that was the
Speedwagon
correct version. All right, that was Tanya Tucker.
This is not Michael Murphy singing some.
No, that was the right version, my friend.
It's not Michael Murphy.
I appreciate the criticism, the critique. It's the right one.
Impersonating Kevin Cronin.
No, it's not.
He wasn't impersonating, but Michael Murphy sang a version of "Riding the Storm Out."
That was the right song.
That was not Helen Reddy. That was not Helen Reddy.
Tanya Tucker from 1970. She was 13 years old.
What?
And that's why I'm pretty sure I'll research. I think she was 13 when she sang
Don't
that.
throw that out there unless you know it. That's amazing. That was not Helen Reddy. I assume that was Tanya Tucker, but I'm not sure with your past history of these things.
Tanya Tucker was only 13 years old when she recorded Delta Dawn.
How is that possible?
That voice was 13 years old in 1972.
That is remarkable. She was singing Delta Dawn as a 13-year-old?
That voice you heard was a 13-year-old.
That's called freaky talent,
Yes.
right? Delta Dawn's a 10, just a 10. Situational in some ways, but I'd be in the high nines if it wasn't situational, if it wasn't Rhonda Revelle's karaoke go-to and the funeral of Bill's mother. And this was Bill's. Bill says this is his first song he played when he joined our show. Okay.
I think it was. Well, he played like for a Bill's Thrills.
Yes.
Yes, that was.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I think
100% it was.
And he has affinity for this song.
Oh, he does love the song.
Yes. Connor.
9-5. 923 says sacred on that one.
Connor's growing up before our eyes.
He played Brandy for Song of the Day yesterday when we were not here by Looking Glass.
Yes, and we all gave it high
Very
scores
high.
via
Via text line.
Yeah, via text.
Like 9, 8, and above.
We weren't on the text line.
No, our own group chat.
On
our group chat. That's our own text line. Ratings before we get to Bill's Thrills. Vernon Dakin, 8. John, 10. Fritz, 8-3. Les in Lincoln, age 73, 5. Never cared for it.
Never cared for it. Okay, that's fine.
Cousin Bird, 9.6. Sean in Omaha, 8.7. Kodiak Bear, 6.9. Cody from Broken Bow, 10 out of 10. Excellence, he says.
Yes.
Excellence.
Wow.
Jake and Hickman, 6.5. LB and McCook, 10. Lyle in Omaha, 10. Your friend Lyle. Well, you like the name Lyle. You don't really know that Lyle. Caleb,
Not sure I know him.
Caleb from Lee, Nebraska, 9.8. Rick and Susie in Center. That's Huskerland Bulldogs, 8. They said they saw her sing this at the Knox County Fair when she was a teenager.
Okay. Now,
Back in the 70s.
Once again, we missed Bill. I don't even know how Bill would react.
He would have fallen out of his chair.
Yes.
At that point.
They saw Tanya Tucker sing this song as a teenager at the Knox County Fair.
That's what they just said in the 70s.
I don't even know what to say about that. That is remarkable. God, I wish I would have seen that. She didn't come to the Platte County Fair that I know of. It's possible she did, and I didn't know it.
Okay, we got some. Brad says 9. Someone says without a rating here, I don't know why this is being said, you might be the worst person to ever live. Me.
That's nice.
What did I do? I played Tanya Tucker.
That's friendly.
I played Delta Dawn.
It's Tuesday.
What did I say?
This is, come on.
What did I do?
Nothing. I don't know. You might be the
Do you have a rating for that? Why am I a bad person?
You're not.
Gavin and Pender, 10. Thank you, Gavin. Tell that to the guy that thinks I'm the worst person to ever live. Shemaiah with the putter. Well, I saw Shemaiah on Friday, went to A1 Automotive's 1-year anniversary down south, a new location, and
Yes.
Shemaiah was having a coffee.
Was he?
I had a coffee with Shemaiah and Kendall down there.
Are you forever going to name him Shemaiah with the putter?
Shemaiah with the putter, yeah. That's his name. Shemaiah with the putter. Isaac, unexpected 8-5. Huskers P says, Coach R. Revelle earned that one, 10.
She did earn it. They're going back to WCWS.
Houston 9-2, Leroy 9-5, Mothball 7, Jennifer 7, Hubby 4.4, a little low from Hubby.
Jennifer gave it a what?
7 flat. Jennifer,
Hubby went 4-4.
That's really low from him. That's Brad. That's the 70s, man.
Yeah.
Hubby says ugh on that one.
Ugh.
On Delta Dawn?
Ugh.
Chad in Texas 10.
I do. Hey, now hold on. I
Go
do
ahead.
appreciate the honesty.
Corey from Hull, Iowa, 10. That's up by Larchwood, you know. It's where I used to live. That
I
area.
did not know that.
They have a candy factory in Hull.
Oh, it's Hull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hull.
Not Hull.
Say it.
Hole.
Yeah, Hull, Northwest
Yeah,
Iowa.
I did know that.
Husker fan, though. Thank you, Corey. Let's see, Sandmaster 10 plus. YouTube before we move on. Rashawn from Wilkes-Barre,
Oh, wait a second.
Pennsylvania.
Rashawn's with us?
Yeah, 8-5.
Rashawn's with us.
Yeah, Makai's father, yes.
Yes.
Charlie 10. CL Porter 10. Lack says 10. Troy 10. Genghis 9. Better Times. Your Captain Cody 10 on YouTube. Song of the day.
Is your Captain Cody a recent?
Somewhat new. Somewhat new.
Okay, you did good on that.
Thank you. Song of the day was Delta Dawn from 1972 by Tanya Tucker for Coach Revelle and for the late Sharon Busch.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you already know what your Wednesday song of the day is?
No idea.
No idea.
I hardly ever know what the song is until I actually dub it in.
Okay.
It just comes to me. That's the song for the day. Thank you for the scores.
You're welcome.
Tanya Tucker. All right, it is time without further ado for Bill's Thrills, Jake's Takes here on a Bugaboo Tuesday.
It's 7:10. It's 7:10.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
this
We
would be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him coach. But to everyone else, He's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dynard Contracting.
Randy!
The king of remodels for your kitchen and bathroom, whole house, and more. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204 at Dynard Contracting.
Bill can't get back fast enough for that. I can't. I just don't.
You never hold the R. You just kind of. It's a Randy.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you got to hold
the
the R.
And it's got to be more from the innards.
Right here.
Yeah, it's got to come
The
more
chest.
from the chest.
Yeah,
from the gut, from the upper gut area.
You do chant it, which I am happy that you do yell it. It's just the Randy.
Yeah, but you got to really horse it out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready for Bugaboo Tuesday?
This is Bugaboo Tuesday.
Yes.
This is Jake Sorensen.
Things that bother me. It's not the same as Bill's Thrills.
Bill's not here today.
He'll be back. I think tomorrow or Thursday. Potentially tomorrow. Here's the headline today: is there's no point in branding when you're last in the standing.
Say it again.
There's no point in branding when you're last in the standing.
No, you're fine.
I am so sick of the Royals again.
Oh, God.
This is once again a Royals rant. I'm
That's
sorry
why-
for those who get sick of these. I can't.
There's no sense in branding when you're last in the standing.
Yeah. I mean, why the Royals are trying to get people to their games, and they had a great crowd, massive crowd yesterday.
Did they?
Massive crowd.
Really on a Sunday, Monday.
Memorial Day.
It was Monday. It was Monday yesterday.
The Yankees
Steve.
are in town.
Yes.
The Yankees, I told you, have beat the Royals now 11 straight times, dating back to 2 years ago. And the Royals have these great promotions. You'll come on and get a bobblehead.
Yeah,
the first 10,000 get this. Why? Why would you go right now to the game? I'm sick of the team. I'm sick of losing. This team for 2 straight years has now underachieved. I know the year's not over, but it feels like it is. Like you had a chance to gain some momentum and get back to 8 games below 500 if you don't blow the 9th inning yesterday. But no, they blew the 9th inning. Now they're 10 games below. And all of a sudden, the Central has a pulse. Like you get 3 wild card teams. Right now, there'd be 3 playoff teams in the Central. And the White Sox, who were one of the worst teams in MLB history in the last 2 years, would be a wild card team.
Really?
They're above 500.
Because, and this is your lament, because the Royals could be in that position.
The Royals should be. They have too much talent in the roster. They're blowing Bobby Witt Jr.'s, the talent that he has. They have the most unclutched team in the history of baseball. Let's go back to Sunday for a second. The Royals are up 8-3 against the Mariners.
Okay.
And they have not pitched their closer for a week. They're trying to get him some reps, some confidence before the Yankees come to town. Let's get you on the mound. Lucas Ursig is his name, who was incredible 2 years ago. Not last year, but 2 years ago. This year, forced to the closer role because of an injury to Carlos Estevez, who also has been terrible before the injury.
Okay.
And they pitch him on Sunday. He goes the full inning, and he gave up 4 runs or three runs with 2 guys on base. He could have lost the game with a 5-run lead entering the 9th inning. But he went 38 pitches.
Okay.
So that put his chance of pitching yesterday at risk.
Yeah.
But guess what? They brought him out. They brought him out. 38 pitches, don't you worry. He was so great. He gave up 4 runs. Why would he not close out the Yankees, who have been our detriment to society for our team for years? Gets a first pitch ground. Okay, great. Okay, 1 pitch, 1 out.
All right.
Sweet.
Ground
And then
out.
what happened? Kind of a broken bat single to Bobby Witt. The ball just stops. If Bobby makes that play, it just stops. So it's a single. Okay, all right. Guy on first, no problem.
1 out.
1 out. And then here comes Jazz Chisholm to hit to lace a double to right field. Runners on second and third, 1 out. We all know at this point how this is going to go. All Royals fans say, yeah, just leave. Get out of here. Even though you have the bottom of the 9th to score your own runs.
Yes.
Here comes Anthony Volpe, who's not been very good this year, but he kills the Royals, hits a RBI single to left field. He goes for 2, gets thrown out, but 2-run score.
2-run score.
2 outs, and then another, I think, a pop out.
Score now is
it's
what?
4-3 Yankees. And the fans are cheering because there's a ton of Yankees fans there because they should be. The Yankees are good, and the Royals stink.
Tons of Yankees fans there.
Including our friend Charlie Colon may have been there. Yankees fan Charlie Colon.
Charlie's
long
there.
lifetime Yankees fan, Charlie Colon. I
Made
believe
the
he
trip.
may have been there, or might be going today if he wasn't yesterday. Anyways, the Royals have a chance to, to score and tie it up or win the game. We all know that's not going to happen, though. They actually get to the top of the order. They have a guy on first with 1 out, with 2 outs. Michael Garcia, leadoff guy, weak ground out to third base, game over. Royals lose 4-3. It's a team that just refuses to win. They refuse to get momentum. They refuse to do anything right. And I'm sick of it.
Big crowd at the K yesterday.
Huge crowd. Massive crowd on a nice, gorgeous, warm May day.
Kansas City, you want Kansas City to support that team, right?
They do support it. Now, again, the weeknights, not so much. It's pretty empty. But I think most crowds on weeknights are not very full. They rely on the weekend crowds for your
juice. For
your juice, exactly. And the Royals showed up for the Sunday game. The Mariners game, pretty full crowd for that game. But you get a clutch home run from Bobby Witt Jr. in the 8th to take the lead, and you think, all right, we're going to close this out. We're going to end this curse against the Yankees, who you've not beaten 2 years. And no, the most predictable thing happens where your closer blows it. He's now got a 5.2 ERA. Is that good for a closer? No, it's not. And he's supposed to be good. And I loved him 2 years ago, but something's off. I don't think he's hurt. I think something's not right with him in terms of where he's at with his belief in his pitching.
God, you watch these guys.
And
you watch them. You sit down in an easy chair and watch.
And here's the worst part.
You sit down in an easy chair.
I watched the 9th inning on the couch. I was busy. So I might be at fault for turning the game on when they were actually about to win.
You just watched the 9th inning.
I did, and they lost.
Do you ever sit down and watch the game in its entirety? Ever?
When they're good, yes. When it's worth my time. Here's the worst part. I'm not going to call anybody out. A random person texted me, a Royals fan, when the Royals were entering the 9th inning,
and said
with the lead, they said, Royals. I'm like, you just jinxed this. It's over. We're going to lose now. And I was right. That person did jinx the Royals. Say, this team stinks.
Jinxes don't exist.
They do exist, and this was a jinx. I said we blame this loss on Lucas Erceg, and you both get the blame for this loss. He says, I'll accept that. He accepted the blame. Said, this team stinks. You haven't beat these guys in 2 years. Why would you ever claim victory before it's actually over? Don't text before the game's over. That's another bugaboo.
You get weird when I do that on our text line about Nebraska basketball.
Yeah, I said, well, there it goes. Here comes the jinx.
Yep. I'll say it's over.
You too, and it does bother. It bothers me.
I know. You immediately get obviously uncomfortable.
You've been wrong at times on that.
Not very often.
Sometimes
when
you are.
I proclaim over, it's usually over. Anyway, that's a good bugaboo. I don't tire of your Royals rant.
Well, here's some
I just don't want you to go overboard.
Here's some response here. Brian says, as a Mariners fan who went to the game Saturday, when the Royals are on, they're really good, but when they're off, they are really bad.
Hey, Mariners fan in the house.
The Royals somehow went 5-1 this year against Seattle. That's likely a playoff team. 5-1.
People from Lincoln making the trek to Kansas City. Charlie Colon and our friend, it's the Mariners fan.
Yep, Brian H. Someone says, we can't let the Royals do to Bobby Witt what the Angels have done to Mike Trout.
Yes.
They've trapped a superstar in purgatory. The Angels are the worst team in baseball. The worst team in baseball. Worse than the Royals.
I need to look into this Witt character that you proclaim as a certain Hall of Famer.
Sean says, amen, Jake. I listened to that whole game on my drive back from Denver. I knew Erceg was going to blow it again, and he did.
Are you going with Witt as a certain Hall of Famer?
I mean, he's at this point, he's young, but if he keeps up what he's doing, he'll be a certain Hall of Famer when all is said and done. But he's very young still. See here. They are not last. You're right. The Tigers are technically last, but the Royals are basically last in the standings. They're a half game ahead of the Tigers, who are terrible and injured. And Mothball says, calm down, Jake. It's baseball. Nobody cares.
I don't like to hear nobody cares.
Pretty packed stands yesterday. And again, we do carry the Royals games on this station, so I do care.
I don't like nobody cares. People say that about the NBA. It's not true. It's not true. People do care. People care about the Royals. You care about the Royals.
I do. I told you my bucket is full with Nebraska basketball success. Doesn't mean I wouldn't mind having the Royals be good.
Is your bucket full?
I wouldn't mind it just for the sake of summer entertainment. But thank you for the Huskers for providing that. They've done a good job when the Royals have sucked.
On the diamonds.
Both.
Diamonds.
Yep.
Rhonda will be here shortly.
Yes, you will.
I hope you have 4 to 5 good questions.
We're good for Rhonda.
Do you have 4 to 5 good questions?
We're set. She only has one segment. Only has one segment today.
We're going to have to burn this
out. We got to
out.
get to OKC.
Yeah, I have some questions.
Okay. The headline again was this. There's no point in branding when you're at the bottom of the standing. And that is...
I think you're okay with standing.
Jake's Takes.
Yeah, sorry. This is
when we come back,
Takes.
hour 2, Rhonda Revelle is with us. She's next in studio on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Hi, Husker Nation. This is Rex Burkhead. On Lincoln Gives Day, I hope you'll join me in supporting the Team Jack Foundation and their mission to fund life-saving childhood brain cancer research. Kids and families facing brain cancer deserve better treatments and more hope for the future. Every donation helps move that mission forward. You can make your gift today by visiting givetolincoln.com and searching Team Jack. I'm proud to support the Team Jack Foundation and the fight for every child and family affected by brain cancer.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warm. An afternoon high near 89. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a light breeze, a low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return, breezy and warm with a high near 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for something fun tonight? Axe throwing, local beer, and great vibes are waiting at Arbor Axe House. From casual nights out to celebrations and team events, it all starts here. Reserve a lane today at arbораxe.com. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Green's Furnace and Plumbing has been servicing the southeast Nebraska area since 1921, specializing in HVAC systems, bathroom remodels, duct cleaning, backflow testing, and so much more. With a network of trained technicians ready to assist you, Green's Furnace and Plumbing is your source for dedicated commercial HVAC service for your business, building, or even your home, so it can run without all those unwanted interruptions. Learn more by visiting their website at callgreens.com or give them a call at 402-467-4444 today. Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Tuesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen studio with you today, sponsored by Hour 2 Pinnacle Bank. We have a special mortgage promo going right now for the Breakers now through June 30th. When you apply for a mortgage loan or a home refi and close with Chris Lauer, Adam Lindsay, and Marlon Lyon, you can get a golf package at Tatanka Golf Club that's around a golf for 4, cart rentals, and a one-night, 2-room hotel stay at Ohia Casino on the premises. Please call Chris, Adam, or Marlon at 402-436-2462 at Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. The last couple weeks we've had Coach Rhonda Revelle in studio, and it's resulted in success for the softball team. Well, guess what, Sip? She's back again today because her team is going to the College World Series this weekend in OKC. Welcome back and congratulations, Rhonda. Coach.
Thank you, Jake. But you know why I'm really back?
Why is that?
Well, because every week you've given me a coaching evaluation, and I needed to have it again this week so I could move forward. Because
Go ahead.
I'm leaning into that.
I know. Well,
relying on it, buddy.
Well, you were incredible. The team was incredible this past week. It was fun. I mean, I went to both games. Well, even the Thursday game, which didn't happen. That was, how was that, by the way? Go back to Thursday real quick. There's 8 p.m. first pitch. You have to wait. You get 10 minutes into the game, and then it's called off, and then officially called off at 10:30. How'd you deal with that?
Well, when you play in tumultuous kind of weather situations, you learn to take on a philosophy of win the weather delay. So whether it's rain or lightning or whatever it is. So I literally was getting texts from alumni, win the delay, win the delay. I'm like, I know. Got to practice what we preach. But yeah, it was unfortunate. However, what was so cool is, we at one point we thought we were going to restart at 10:10. So we pushed that out. Mm-hmm. Well, I heard from people that were, having some fun in the parking lot that many folks left, but when they pushed out that, here come everybody back. Oh, yeah. And they're racing to get in Bowling Stadium again. And so, the crowd was unbelievable all weekend long.
Magnificent scene. By the way, do you get texts from alumni helping you with coaching during?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I would put the phone away.
You know what? I have to leave it in my office because who knows? They'd probably be trying to call pitches right along with me.
Boy. Come on.
Right. Yeah. Now, the other question, we have a lot of donuts here. Can you eat donuts as a coach?
I've probably eaten too many sugar items. But yeah, we have practice though, so I'm gonna have to hold off on a donut.
What if Jordy came in here and just housed a donut? Would you be okay with that?
Well, yeah, because she's, her motor's burning, man.
Yeah.
She's going out and doing things. I'm just kind of watching on the sideline.
She strikes me that way. So Jordy's been, I think, a 2-time MVP of the WC.
She was a one-time MVP her sophomore season. Her freshman year, I don't know if you remember, she went through an injury and was actually sidelined for like mid-April through. She got to reappear at the College World Series, make an appearance there, and throw a little bit, but it was pretty serious forearm injury.
She's been there though and won a title. Hannah Kaur.
1-2.
Hannah Kaur.
It's okay.
Pronunciations are tough. It's every sport.
Maybe you're thinking about the beverage.
Of course he is.
It's 7:30 in the morning.
Kaur.
Yeah.
Kaur.
Right.
She's won a title.
She's won a bunch of them, 3 of them.
Okay, so does that help your team to have those players? This is the kind of things I wonder from coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Does it help your team, or is that just a media thing?
I think it certainly can help. It would be not responsible for me to not lean into the fact that they've been there and they've done that. So yesterday, actually, to start practice, we didn't spend a lot of time with it because we don't spend a lot of time talking about a lot of things, like that the media talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But we did talk about the atmosphere, how we're going to take it in, but also how to get back to just being kind of in our own little bubble. And I wanted them, just to explain what to expect when we walk in, because it's been 13 years since I've been there.
Right.
And, it was valuable because Devon Park has expanded in seating. It's gotten to be a bigger event with the media. And so there's just going to be things like tomorrow. We go down tonight. We have a banquet there tonight where we celebrate the teams. And
tonight?
Yeah. Player of the year, freshman player of the year will all be announced tonight. I don't know if there are other things that are going to be announced, but we have 2 players up for both of those awards, which is credible that they're in the final 3. And then, tomorrow, media interviews, practices, all the things. So, you want to take it in, you want to soak it up. This is a big deal.
It is.
Oh yeah.
I think about this because we had so many alumni return this weekend, and the ones that have gotten to play in the World Series, they still talk about it with such it was one of the greatest times of my life. And so I can't lose that to know that these are lifetime making memories for these families. I had so many, we had so many people on the field after the game. I had to go do my press conference, so I didn't get to be a part of all of it. But I can't tell you how many dads, I was hugging and they just had tears rolling down there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so cool. So cool.
Wow.
So cool.
Join me, Rhonda Revelle. Now let's go back to last week. Before that, we talked about the Bats. You scored 7 runs total in the regional win over South Dakota and Grand Canyon twice. 8 runs and 9 runs against Oklahoma State. A great team with Ruby Malin, a great pitcher. You said you weren't worried about the Bats, and you were right. What happened? What changed things in terms of the Bats this weekend?
Well, the reason I wasn't worried and I didn't have concern is because when you're consistent in your preparation, it's like in football. Some games you might score 14, some games you might score 40. What's the difference? I mean, if you're consistent in your preparation, good things tend to happen. Now, you're absolutely right. We faced an incredible pitcher in Ruby who had an outstanding career at both Washington and at Oklahoma State. I just felt like it was a time that our preparation was able to produce the fruits of its labor.
Sure.
And I even told you, I said this to you, Jake, last week. Remember when we were having our coaches dialogue, our recap.
I felt, came out wrong.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Coaches dialogue.
I felt like our game plan, I felt like our prep was good. We just weren't able to push the runs.
Yeah. Well, you pushed them. I mean, did you just have her number a little bit?
I wouldn't say that. She's too good of a pitcher to say that you have somebody's number. I think we had a really good approach. We had a very discerning eye at the plate. We attacked stuff that was in the zone. We didn't chase out of zone. All those things are so important to have success offensively.
What a spiel you had after the game. I saw it on social media about And I know people, it sounds a little cliche, but you're one pitch at a time, one pitch at a time, one pitch at a time. And then I heard Jordy say something that made it all make sense, or makes it all make sense. And that is, it sort of takes pressure off of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard her say that too. I mean, she's sitting right next to me. We've been having this conversation all year as a team. But when I heard her say that, I heard it differently.
How'd you hear it?
Well, I heard it as a coach listening to their players, because, I think we've all been in the same, we've all been singing the same song, and I know we all believe in it, and we all feel like it's the right path. But she explained the why a little bit when she said that, like the why came to me. It's like, that's why, because here's a person with the ball in her hand every single pitch, and it takes a little bit of the pressure off. Well, isn't that our job as coaches, to try to help reduce the pressure?
Yes. Now, it's an interesting discussion in softball, baseball, because you mentioned it the last time that you have some time between pitches to let your mind wander. And the mind can wander to places that aren't great.
I know.
Yeah. But if you stay in a one pitch at a time and think about what is right in front of you.
Yes.
And that's what you preach. It's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me take you inside the locker room, because I know you guys like those.
No, that's what we like.
Stuff,
We do like that.
So before we went out for game 2, we had finished our film session, and I said, I just want to talk about something, because we've done such a great job all year long of being pitch to pitch, one pitch at a time, in the moment, working to win pitches. I said, but there is a different feel, and there is something different on the line if we win this game. So I said, I just want us all to go to the 6th inning, and we have a lead. I don't even know what the lead is, but just go there, take yourself there. And I paused and let them all get there, and they did a really nice job of that. Some of them closed their eyes. And I said, imagine what the crowd's going to be doing from the 6th and 7th inning. They're going to be going crazy. I mean, they were really engaged all weekend long, but I said, it's going to be a whole nother level. And our instinct is we're going to want to participate in that, but can you function at your maximum when you're like that? And they're all like, no. And I said, so we need to band together.
Oh, yeah.
We need to band together and commit to that. We're going to not go crazy until after the last out. And so, but we talked about that, because I think that's so important, because you can slip out of it, to your point. There's time in between. You can slip out of it like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you do it, it's just like repetition of anything. If you do it all the time, then you're less apt to slip out of it.
Yeah. It's more of a habit now, but we're going to be challenged again. We're going to go into a new environment on Thursday night, and
Arkansas
late pitch 8:30 against Arkansas.
I know we're practiced now. We've had a late game.
You have,
or at least we started a late
game.
What is your early evaluation of Arkansas? Thumbnail.
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, people probably won't believe this, but it's how we roll. I had a conversation with the Arkansas coach for about 30 minutes last night.
You did?
Yeah, after 10 o'clock, because we both had been really busy all day, but we're very good friends, Courtney Deifel and I, and our staffs, and have a lot of respect for them. But I told her, I said, Court, if you listen to my press conference earlier in the day, you're going to hear me say, take away the names and just give 2 stat sheets to people, and you're going to think it's the same team. There's a lot of real similarities, like our power numbers, our runs scored. We've got a couple pitchers that have a lot of innings that are helping, our teams win. And so it's just really interesting when you look at it that way. So, I mean, it probably serves well. It's a 4-5 matchup. And, you always think those are going to be closely contested games. So I really think it's going to be a situation where who can execute the most pitches well.
Now, we saw Jordy again pitch lights out on Friday in the win, but Alexis, freshman, comes. We knew you believed in her, but she was one run in the first inning, but then shut him down the rest of the time. And you enter the World Series with 2 very, very good and reliable pitchers. What do other teams do? They usually have 2 pitchers like Nebraska has, or not? And other World Series teams? Yeah,
great question. I don't know that I can attest to all the staffs. Sure. I know, Alabama has a freshman like Lex that's been throwing a lot in a lot of high pressure moments, and then they have a veteran pitcher, and And just like I mentioned, Arkansas has 2 arms that are throwing a lot, and Tennessee, of course, has 3 arms. We faced them earlier in the year. That's the other thing. And then Texas Tech has 2 arms, 2
Okay.
All-American arms. I mean, so you kind of go on like that. So it's hard to be here with just one. There's just too much season. It's too long of a season to bear the weight of one pitcher carrying most of the load.
Did you know, a rookie question, which I ask sometimes, did you expect this from Alexa Jensen when you recruited her? Was this your vision for her freshman year?
I don't know that you can, like lock down something like that, but here's what I know. I know the kind of competitor she is, and she was then. You can't coach that it factor. Like she has that it in her.
Yeah.
And so I knew that if we could get her out there early and often and in the fire, for her to have a chance to transfer that it and solidify her own belief that she still has it at this level. Because I think a lot of times, really good athletes sometimes go to the next level and then they start to question, am I enough? But if you can give them opportunities in the fire and they can have some success, it lets them exhale and then go do and be who they are. And I think that's what we've seen with Lex.
Because of the advancement of your sport, are you finding that players come to you more developed mentally, maybe emotionally and physically, or is it not changed over the course of your career?
I think that's case by case, honestly.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
I like that answer.
I do.
So you can't throw a blanket on that.
No, I don't think so. I think what you see a lot of athletes are physically stronger, faster.
Okay.
But the whole mental growth, I mean, that's something that you can't microwave.
No, I know.
You've got to develop that. I mean, just the old-fashioned way, if you will.
You said something the other day, too, that was interesting, that you have team psychologists, but you've reached a point in your career you almost feel like a team psychologist? Is that what coaching is largely?
I don't have the title. None of us have the title, but
I know you don't have.
Well, here's the thing. I think that if you are in the game, the amount of time that our coaching staff has been in the game,
yes,
we have a duty to learn all aspects of the challenges that our players go through. And so part of that is where they get hung up mentally, whether it's with worry or with anxiety or performance, physical things. You want to be able to not only assist your sports psychologist how you can, but they're not with you all the time. You're with those players every single day. So you've got to be able to insert some nuggets of wisdom that can be helpful to them. And so, so all of our coaches, we're readers, we're studiers, we listen, we try to grow. And to your point earlier, Steve, is that it is a game that there's 20 seconds between each pitch. So there's a lot of time for the mind to do a lot of interesting things. So that's where we need to coach them a lot, is in that 20 seconds, shoulders up.
Shoulders up. Shoulders up.
I'm curious, Coach. There's 4 games on Thursday. You're the last of 4 games in OKC. What do you do? What do the players track those games? What do you do on the game day when you have such a late game and 3 games prior to yours?
Yeah, we'll get out earlier in the day and do some things, because that's a long day in the hotel. Do some. I don't mean like go to the zoo or anything.
The zoo.
Really?
Well, there's a zoo. There's a zoo very close. Yeah,
It's a good zoo.
Yeah,
Yes.
It is a good zoo.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll go maybe do some hitting and stuff like that. But I'm trying to spin it even for myself. You can watch game 1. It's at 11, and it's far enough away that you're not having to think about, I've got to get in that game mode yet. So maybe just watching that unfold you can kind of put yourself there. So I'm hopeful that'll be that. I'm guessing people will take a nap. Who knows? Whatever, all their game day routines. We've all got our game day routines.
What will it look like in Oklahoma City without Oklahoma there for the first time? They've qualified every year since 2015.
Yeah, and that's an incredible run.
Yeah, that is.
And let me just stop for a second. I think anytime any team in any sport has an incredible run like that, and then suddenly they're not there, the noise of the fact that they're not there, like they're losing it. I'm like, can we acknowledge what they've done?
Yeah.
Can we just pause?
10 years.
Can we just take a breath and acknowledge what they've done? Because I'm sitting here and we haven't been there in 13 years, and it's not easy getting here, and to get there that many years in a row and then to do what they've done. So, but yes, back to the question. I think that it is interesting to not have an Oklahoma, because Oklahoma State's
Right.
been there a lot.
Right.
So here's my personal guess.
Okay.
Is that a lot of people will become Nebraska fans.
Oh, I think you're probably right.
What do you think?
I hope
it seems like that's
I'm inviting you all in to the circle.
Well, this is a good team to adopt.
Yes.
It is. I would think so.
I think so.
It's fun to watch. As
Yeah.
I thought Gachewski, did I pronounce that right?
Head coach, Okie State.
Yeah.
Oh, Gayeski.
Good God.
It doesn't look like that.
Gayeski. But anyway, he says your team is fun to watch. He knew it was a championship type team when you played them earlier this year. I thought those were I mean, that's a lot of praise for your team. But it seems apt, right?
We've been consistent.
Fun to watch, would you say?
Oh, I think they're really fun to watch. They're fun to coach. I think that people feel our team. And,
Yes.
I said this yesterday in the press conference, but I think it's worth saying again. When people go to sporting events, I would assume that if they're going to spend their hard-earned dollars, they go for part of entertainment, right?
Sure.
But what really makes something entertaining, I think, in my estimation, whether it's a concert or a sporting event or anything else, is how you feel when you leave.
Yeah.
And that's where it adds meaning. And if you think about the adage, people don't care what they say, what you say to them, they care how you make them feel. Well, think about now in sport. Maybe you don't remember the score, you don't remember this or that part of the game, but you remember how you walked out of there feeling. And so if our team can be a part of that, giving our fans that entertainment experience where they walk out feeling great and wanting to come back, then it's a win. And I'm proud of our team because they do that just inherently by who they are as people, but also as athletes. They pour their heart and soul into it, and it's hard not to feel that and want to be a part of it.
You recruit it.
You do recruit it. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. You absolutely recruit it.
Did you hear that, Jake?
I did hear that. I heard
Jake,
it.
you got that.
That's clipped. That'll be clipped. Be used forever for him.
Yeah, but you not only recruit that in the players, it's families.
Oh, yeah.
Our families are incredible.
Wow. See, I don't think about that part.
No, it's so important.
Yeah.
I cannot emphasize the importance of the family. And I love it when I'm hugging the dads and they've got tears, like we're going to the World Series. I mean, it's precious. Like that seriously is precious to me.
It is since 2013. Now this will be your fourth trip.
Yeah.
Yes. But first since 2013.
Yeah.
You know that city pretty well.
I know the hotel room because I'm always scouting.
That's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do.
Well, thank you. So you felt I'm not going to say. I was going to say that this has been good for you coming in here because wins have ensued.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking. I just.
Sure.
When I came the first time, you said, "Will you come back?" And I said, "Well, if we win," and then
I said you're going to win.
You did. You did.
Now just go win
But
a title.
I'm-
And then if you win a title, you're eating donuts with us.
Yeah. You're here for the whole 3
You know
hours.
what?
Plural.
You know what? We can chug donuts. we'll throw donuts back.
Hold you to that. First
We
pitch
will
slated-
chug donuts.
You can tell I don't drink. I don't even know. Like remember the first day you talked about a bulldog, and I thought it was a drink. You were talking about a bar. I'm like, "What's a bulldog?" And you're like, "A dog."
The actual dog.
It's an actual dog.
First pitch is 8:30 on Thursday night, ESPN 2, I believe it's on. We wish you the best of luck down there.
Thank
You
you.
traveled down. What time is the trip today?
We have a bus full of our support staff that are leaving right after practice,
Okay.
and then we're flying at noon.
Flying at noon.
Yep,
Nice. Flying to Oklahoma City.
we are. We got a little.
They deserve that, really.
Well, we've got stuff to do tonight,
I know
so
you
we got to get down there.
Yep.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Rhonda. Good luck, and we hope to see you again here soon when you
you.
come back.
Thanks, Jake.
All right.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Back with more next. Early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nevco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nevco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit NevcoInc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assigning. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7/6/26.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit. Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
I am Harrison Arns, producer of Ticket Weeknights and Weekends right here at 93.7 The Ticket. My favorite things to do in downtown Lincoln are checking out all the local sports events, whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or even Lincoln Stars hockey. I enjoy it all because I get to experience one of the best sports communities in the country.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Does someone in your household avoid phone calls because they can't hear clearly, or do they have difficulty speaking on the phone? Nebraska offers a solution. The Nebraska Specialized Telecommunications Equipment Program, or NSTEP, provides financial assistance for specialized devices like amplified phones, caption telephones, smartphones with Bluetooth pairing to hearing aids, and speech-generating devices. If you're a Nebraska resident with a certified hearing or speech disability, you may qualify. It's not income-based, and once approved, you own the equipment. Learn more or apply at psc.nebraska.gov or call 1-800-526-0017.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket.
Nominations for the Step Forward Awards are now open. These awards are the state's most prestigious awards for volunteerism, and we need your help to find outstanding volunteers from your region of the state. If you know a volunteer who deserves to be honored for their service, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Nominate Now. Nominations must be submitted by June 1st. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company, they have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more. Today, Carson Schott was at both the softball games. He might make a trip to OKC, from what he told me.
Wait a second. Really? Carson.
I saw Carson at the Thursday night game that got postponed Friday and Saturday. Carson is a big, big fan of Husker softball.
Carson's something of a softball fan.
I think more than that.
I just said that. I'm sorry.
Well, you know,
I was thinking about something Katrinka
he also introduced me to another Sandhills gentleman named Jim. Jim had his kids with him, and Jim also is apparently a higher up. Not Jim Hansen, different Jim.
You're just calling him a Sandhills gentleman.
Yes, Jim. Jim. Who I met for, he was also at all three games as well.
He works at Sandhills Publishing.
Yes, Sandhills Global. GoCurrency.com/careers. Just
hey, Katrinka weighs in.
What'd she say?
I saw Tanya Tucker at the Chase County Fair in Imperial in 2017. We didn't ask
2017.
Yes, we didn't ask Rhonda about Delta Dawn.
Well, when she's on after they've won the World Series, we'll have her on. Ask her about that.
They sang it though. They belted it out. I wanted to say something like you belted out Helen Reddy's version just to see what she would not
say,
like.
Hey, that's Tanya Tucker to you, buddy.
How about Rhonda?
She said you're a smart person too.
Well, she did. I wasn't going to go there, but Rhonda joins us. This is the third interview.
Yes, it's gone well.
Yeah, she's good. She's extraordinarily easy to interview. And I will tell you this, Jake, she's always been that way. I mean, going back to the early 2000s, she was that way. Always been very patient.
He's patient with me.
Yeah. But also very willing to, I don't want to just say answer questions, just provide stuff that's thought-provoking.
Yes.
Right? You can see why she knows what she's a good coach. So much of it is psychology too, by the way. I love that, what she does, that pitch by pitch, which sounds really cliche. And I know people's eyes glaze over a little bit when you talk about it. But if you're an athlete of any ilk, it resonates with you, especially baseball. I'd stand out there at second base and pray to God the ball wouldn't get hit to me. What kind of self-talk is that? But if you played for Rhonda, that wouldn't be the self-talk you have.
Brad says, by the way, if interviews are getting wins for the program, then let's get Rule on, please. Well, he's always welcome here.
Yeah.
We'd love to have Coach Bolt on as well, but maybe things are in the way.
It just seems like nowadays people take what Rule says and turn it on him. I understand the frustration if he feels frustrated. It would get old to me. If every interview you do, people take your words and turn it on you, it would get really old fast.
Agreed.
So, I mean, Rhonda's she's in a good situation, going to the WCWS for the first time since 2013. This team you felt all along was that type of team, but you still got to do it. And boy, did they do it. They closed it out strong, fast.
That was an impressive showing.
Yeah. Now you don't want that. You don't want that to be where it all stops. This team is capable of winning it all. They're capable.
Well, I mean, Super Regionals, those are great teams. And Nebraska beat Okie State 8-1 and 9-1.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
No, you're right.
It does
not very
happen.
Not very. It does happen. I saw some other regionals where it was that, but no, generally not. Generally not. You generally don't beat Oklahoma State like that, right?
No.
I do wonder what it's going to look like without Oklahoma or Oklahoma State there.
As Rhonda said, a lot of Husker fans, maybe a lot of fans from down there becoming Husker fans.
Right. There'll be a lot of Husker fans. You know that.
The ones making the trip, and maybe some local ones down there would support the red versus the orange or maroon.
What did she call it? It's Devon Field. Devon?
Devon?
I think she said Devon.
We'll look that up.
3 pronunciations I struggled with. It's not Core. It's Core.
Core.
Yeah.
Core.
Yeah. It's not Gachewski. It's Gajewski. And I thought
this
it was
Devon Park.
I think it's Devon.
Devon.
It might be Yvonne.
It's not. It's definitely not that.
It might be French.
No,
Yvonne.
I don't think so. I know this, though. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Today's topic is, speaking of the regional here in Lincoln, that is the NCAA tournament for baseball.
Okay.
How about some college baseball tournament nicknames?
Okay.
These are schools.
I watched the selection show yesterday.
Okay.
I might be okay on this.
These are not going to have SEC or Big Ten names on them. It'd be a little tougher than that.
I've got it.
If you think you know your NCAA baseball tournament team nicknames, please call us right now at 464-5685. Shut Up Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip in trivia by himself. No lifeline today. Your record, though, Sip, is 43-34. 9 games above 500. We do need a call. We had a caller that hung up a second ago. You have a line open for you. 402-464-5685. You know your college nicknames. You should if you watch sports. I don't care if it's baseball, football, basketball. Sorry, there you go.
Yeah, you turned me off. I'm ready for this.
Okay. What are you trying to do over there?
Just get my mouse going.
Okay, the mouse is off.
Yeah.
Connor's getting the name written down over here as you try to get to 1-0 on this short week with no show yesterday for us on Memorial Day. We did have a show, but it was not us here.
You should. There's good in me having a computer in front of me, and there's bad.
Okay, Seth, how do you feel about college baseball tournament team nicknames today?
I mean, there's a wide variety. We'll do our best here.
Okay, he'll do
Seth.
it. That's Seth.
Seth, where are you calling from?
So it got broke up on me. I'm calling from the interstate this morning, originally from Columbus.
No way.
It's our
Live in
lawyer
Lincoln now.
friend.
Oh, this is Seth.
Seth the lawyer.
This is Seth the lawyer from Liberty Law.
That's right. That's right.
Wow. Okay, Seth.
All right, Seth. First question to you. No lifeline for you or Sip today. What is the nickname, Seth, for Illinois Chicago UIC in the tournament?
Oh, man. We're going to go the Redbirds. I don't know.
Redbirds. No, it's not the Redbirds. I assume you don't want to steal that, Sip.
It's what's the school again?
Illinois Chicago UIC.
Illinois Chicago. Pass.
That'd be the Flames. They're the 4th seed in the Atlanta Regional.
Really tough one, Seth. That was a tough one. I have a feeling mine's going to be easier. Go.
We'll see about that. Zip for the lead. What is the nickname for Long Island University?
Long Island.
They are the 4th seed in Athens, the Georgia Regional.
The Long Island Pirates.
Not the Pirates. Do you want that, Seth? Or do you want to pass on Long Island?
Is this the same Long Island that was in Lincoln for volleyball?
Were they? They may have been.
I don't know that, Seth.
Oh, man. Well, we'll either recover or we're just going to go down in a burst of flames here. It's the Sharks. Brilliant!
Whoa.
It is the Sharks. The Sharks is correct. 1-0 lead for Seth.
Wow.
And this is for the win, Seth. Last question. What is the nickname for East Carolina?
Oh, ECU is the Pirates. Brilliant!
That is a quick 2-0 win for Seth on the interstate.
Seth.
He gets bagels today.
Seth rests his case. Appeal denied.
By Seth. Well done, Seth. Nice win today. Congrats.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Trying to think of more lawyer terms.
You're asking the wrong guy. You want your last question?
Sure.
Nickname for Jacksonville State, the 3 seed in Hattiesburg.
The Jaguars.
That would be the NFL team. No.
What is it then?
Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
Gamecocks. Okay.
And, tiebreaker, Florida made the tournament again and has the longest current streak of years making it of any team in college baseball. How many straight years have they made the NCAA tournament?
The Gators have made the tournament 15 straight years.
Close. 18.
Ooh.
The record was with Vanderbilt, who had 19 straight, but they missed out on this year's tournaments. They would have been 20, but start over next year.
I don't know what's wrong with Vandy.
They were like 33 and 22. It wasn't awful. This wasn't tournament worthy.
Did you have any thoughts at all in the general field? All the 16 teams that were announced yesterday.
I'd like to know
16 tops.
Somebody help me out. Is it RPI is the problem? Why? I'm not trying to vouch for a team over Nebraska, but I didn't understand why Kansas was below Nebraska in the seeds. They were ranked ahead of them most of the last part of the year. They beat Nebraska twice. They won the Big 12 tournament and title regular season, I believe.
Yeah.
And they get the 15 seed.
Arkansas going to Kansas.
Oh.
Arkansas going to
You don't want to see that if you're Kansas.
Once again, you're kind of doing that same thing with Ole Miss and
That's
Arizona.
Dave Van Horn. If Van Horn is there, it's a problem.
Yeah.
The guy wins in the postseason. That's why I don't like that if I'm Kansas.
That's fair.
Yes, it's not the same team as years past. It is the Dave Van Horn effect.
It'd be kind of fun just to be a normal Joe and say, I'm going to go to Nebraska, but I'm also going to go down and watch Kansas.
Good.
I wonder what ticket availability is down there.
That's a good question. We'll have to look that up during the break.
I'm going to tell you one thing. Hard to get a ticket here.
Yes. Although it could be 10,000. 9,000 to 10,000 I'm expecting. My official prediction.
Thank you.
Hour 3 is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Graham Tire presents Life's Greatest Adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay!
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
We have 2 boys, so we needed more space. We lived in a townhouse, so we decided to build.
Casey Bowman and her husband Joe built their first home with us. This is Bob Benish of Aspen Builders. Working with the Bowmans was fantastic.
After the first meeting, we really liked them as people.
I was really skeptical about the whole building process, more so than Joe was. But they explained everything before it happened. If there were problems or issues along the way, they called and explained everything. They just really helped ease my mind.
They were really good about giving us options as far as what fit in the budget, what didn't fit in the budget. They have a designer, Rachel.
She was amazing. She was very helpful in making sure that our house turned out good. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change the lot. I wouldn't change colors. I love everything about it. Everything. It's perfect for us.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Hi, Husker Nation. This is Rex Burkhead. On Lincoln Gives Day, I hope you'll join me in supporting the Team Jack Foundation and their mission to fund life-saving childhood brain cancer research. Kids and families facing brain cancer deserve better treatments and more hope for the future. Every donation helps move that mission forward. You can make your gift today by visiting givetolincoln.com and searching Team Jack. I'm proud to support the Team Jack Foundation and the fight for every child and family affected by brain cancer.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warm. An afternoon high near 89. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a light breeze, a low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return, breezy and warm with a high near 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
Remember your first Salt Dogs game? Maybe it was a class trip out on the berm, or date night with actual fireworks, or team building that didn't feel like work at all. For 25 seasons, Haymarket Park remains Lincoln's place for firsts like these, the kind that last. Because it's more than a baseball game. It's the joy of being here together. These are the traditions that bring us home. So here's to you, Lincoln. The local tradition plays on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. I'm Ryan Buck, your Lincoln, Nebraska, Edward Jones financial advisor. Count on me for your financial strategies that can help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. And let's find you rich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Tuesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen with you. Bill Busch out today. Be back, I believe, tomorrow or Thursday. Hour 3 sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also, shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd. And Yankee Hill, it is truly a great day to test drive a vehicle in either location.
I wonder
See David
what they
in North
would
Lincoln?
do, David, Mike Anderson,
Nate Fredericks,
what they would do today if Felix Rosenquist walked through the doors. Do you know that name?
You told me that's the guy that won the Indy 500.
Felix Rosenquist. I believe he's 34 years old.
He's a Swede, correct?
He's a Swede.
From my country. My long lost cousin, Felix.
He won the closest Indy 500 in history by 5 feet. By 5
Win is a win.
How about that?
Good stat there, Sip. Thank you.
Yes. Carl Felix Helmer Rosenquist is a professional racing driver who drives the number 60 Honda for Meyer Shank Racing. And he won.
Thank you.
Did you watch any of it?
No. I did not.
Missing Tooth.
I haven't watched a race for, I don't know, 35, 27 years.
Yeah, I watched it a few
I was
years ago.
8 when I was watching my last race.
Missing Tooth Greg paints a picture of a captivating Indy 500 with a lot of lead changes and, of course, an incredible finish.
I have been to races, like I've been to Eagle Raceway several times. I've watched them in like those races, but I have not watched a NASCAR race since I was probably 8.
Anyway, go to
before we get to this NBA
Anderson Ford and buy a car.
Test drive a vehicle down there.
Yeah, buy one.
Or up.
Just buy one.
Yes, true.
Buy one.
Test drive and buy.
Yeah.
Before we get to this audio from Kenny Atkinson, the Cavs head coach, I did want to play this. We should have played this earlier in the show, but Will Bolt was on ESPN yesterday.
Yes, he was.
Talking about what it meant to host a regional for Nebraska. Here is Will Bolt with ESPN yesterday.
Last night, what was your reaction?
Yeah, obviously elation, emotion, just a lot of awesome feelings coming in there when you see your name on there. We felt like we had done enough to be a host, but you just never know. And but I felt like we left no doubt with how we performed over the course of the year, and we challenged ourselves in a non-conference, and had an outstanding year. So just elation, a lot of emotion, honestly. Just the having played here and been through it as a player and hosting a regional, the first year of the ballpark, and knowing that it's been a long time since we've done it. And, just obviously really excited to have our home crowd here behind us.
That's Coach Bolt during the selection show on ESPN.
Coach
yesterday.
Bolt, something I didn't know yesterday, watching that selection show. I don't know. You might have known this. I didn't know it. I knew he caught the final out in 2001 in I'm going to call it the Super Regional at Buck Belzer to send Nebraska to its first CWS. He caught the final out. I thought he was a second baseman. He was playing shortstop. He was playing shortstop in 01. Now he eventually moved to second. I think at Will, as a listener, I'd appreciate a text.
Confirm or deny this, Will.
Or somebody.
Coach Bolt, are you out there?
He was
Tip
playing.
needs help.
He was playing shortstop when he caught that final out in 2001. I always thought of Will. I always remembered him as a second baseman. Will was an excellent middle infielder on the Dave Van Horn teams. The reason I thought Will should be hired as Nebraska's coach is because he reminded me of Dave Van Horn. I thought his teams would be gritty like that. And this team is
This team was really gritty.
This team is
extremely gritty.
Yes, it's extremely resilient, and that's its foremost quality.
Absolutely.
It's a deep lineup. They hit well 1 through 9. Pitching's been pretty good of the front end rotation. And then, but they just are hard to put away. And that they're, Jake, I know.
That's why the Oregon game's impressive. I mean, Oregon put them away. That does not happen very often. That does not happen very often to this team.
No, Oregon, you're right. That starting pitching, Sanford, was a bear. Then they brought in
the second guy. Oh, my.
the second
you
guy.
See that stuff?
He was dirty. He was dirty.
How do you hit any of his stuff?
He was dirty.
His ERA was like a 1.7. I'm surprised it's even that high.
He's a problem.
That guy is incredible.
Now, Oregon brought it. You just tip your cap to them, but Nebraska moves on quickly now and hosts its first regional since 2008. And so here we go. Yeah, Will was on. That was great that they had Will on that show.
Yes.
There's a lot of national, and Will did a great job on that interview. He did
a great job. Now, speaking of someone who did not do a great job with media, the Cleveland Cavaliers just got swept last night.
Wow.
They lose by 37 points at home.
On their home court.
130-93.
To the Knicks,
who have won 11 straight games. They're on to the finals to play either the Spurs or the Thunder. Kenny Atkinson is the head coach of the Cavs, who, as we said, great season. They made it all the way to the finals, but not a good showing.
Eastern Conference Finals.
Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, he was talking with media, I believe, after Game 3 here. This one was here.
Yes, it's after Game 3. This is Kenny Atkinson after Game 3.
And you are the king of hating moral victories. You say it's either a win or a loss. I don't care about blowouts. I don't care about close losses. It's a win or a loss.
Now, what's happened is my thinking in that regard has evolved over the years, much because of this program over here. And this is not a rule thing. This predates rule. But the whole notion of, they're close. And we're close. That phrase I don't want to hear from any coach. This is not just in Nebraska. I get tired of we're almost there. We're close. That means nothing. It means absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And in most contexts, it means nothing. Now, analytics, I don't hate analytics. Data points are important, but I'm always very skeptical of analytics.
Especially when you say that you've won games that you've actually lost by analytics terms.
Yeah.
Kenny Atkinson with media after the Cavs fell to down 3-0. They lost the game yesterday. This is before that he feels like they had actually won 23 straight games. Here's Kenny Atkinson explaining how that works.
Analytically, I think we've won the I said 3 out of 3. We're 2 out of 3 in the expected. I don't know if you guys follow that. Is it like an expected score? And we won 2 out of 3. And I know you're looking confused, but I'm not. There is really, if you believe in process and all that, take that later. I don't throw that on them. I see it for myself. We have this feeling. I have this feeling. Then I can go to our analytical table and be like, man, we are. Last night it was the expected score was like 1 point or 2. Us shooting way below expected, them shooting way over. I know no one wants to hear that. I think you guys like hearing it. I know, general public, no one wants to hear that. Everyone's outcome based. And, sure, I get that too.
That was very hard to hear with all the basketball going on, but he was saying that the expected score was in favor of the Cavs in Game 3. They, of course, did not win Game 3, Sip.
I just think a coach has to. This is what his commentary means to me should be a red flag for coaches everywhere not to go down this road, where he says, I think analytically we've won 2 of 3. Now they were down 3-0.
Why would you say that?
Because here's why. There's a couple reasons probably.
Try me.
He knows his team's gonna hear this through the media. He's trying to find something that would give them some confidence at being down 3-0. Down 3-0 in the NBA playoffs means what? You're done. It's 0-163.
Yeah.
Our team's down 3-0 in terms of series. 0-163. So he's probably just trying to find something that gives them confidence. I don't think he would address them directly with this stuff, but he knows what he says in the media will be heard or read. That'd be one reason. The other reason is he might just be losing his mind. I mean, literally,
I'm going with option 2.
In the moment, he might be losing it a little bit. They're down 3-0 to the Knicks. They blew a 22-point lead in game 1. He's got some degree of pressure on him. He knows he's probably lost his team, which we now can say is true because they lost by 37 points on their home floor. He probably sensed we're in big trouble. I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm going to the analytics and saying, God dang, if you look at expected score, we've won 2 games. It strikes me as a guy who's losing his mind a little bit. Atkinson's an interesting coach. I've watched him. I watched him sneer at who's Lou Dort.
He's a guard I saw him play at college at Arizona State.
Yeah, live. I saw that game, Oklahoma City, Cleveland down there when we went to Oklahoma City. And I've never seen a coach sneer at a player like an opposing coach sneer at an opposing player. Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to fight Dort. So I've always been from that moment on, I've been kind of interested in Atkinson. And the thing that bothers me about it doesn't bother me that much, the analytics part. It's the part where he kind of brushes off everyone is outcome based. I get that. That is a fan I don't want to hear.
Why would you utter those words? And why would you try to explain?
Because coaches are often process oriented. They talk about the process. When I hear that, I hate it because it always sounds to me, my cynical mind of, I just want another year. I just need another year. Let's let this process. Hey, don't worry about the outcomes. The process is what matters.
Okay, here's the real issue. Stop right there. I can live with the process a couple of times. When you are a team that's clearly rebuilding and clearly,
even then, I don't like it. But go ahead.
That's the only time. When you're clearly either tanking or rebuilding. When you are in the Eastern Conference Finals, all that matters is results.
Yeah.
I don't care if you were close or if you were supposed to win by analytics. Did you win or did you lose? Do you have a chance to play for everything in the NBA Finals, or did you become, the first loser, basically?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pathetic thing to say.
It is.
The process only can be said, and it's just still a terrible thing to say, if you are a bad team, you're bad, and you're going through a rebuilding season. That's it. And it still sucks at that point to say that.
Yeah, I don't like it when a coach brushes off, it's, I know a lot of people are outcome-based. Yeah, we are outcome-based. Because what the hell else matters? I don't care about your process. Now, there's coaches who want to slug us, me in particular. Slug, like physically harm us for saying that. Because there is a process that has to be followed. I get it. But I don't want to hear about it. Outcomes are what matter.
If Matt Rule...
Wow. I feel that I know I'm saying what I mean.
Now, I know that Rule has a couple times mentioned that stats in Nebraska's favor, but he doesn't use it as an excuse for why they lost the game.
No, Rule's not really an excuse maker.
No, but if he went to the podium and said what Atkinson said, saying that analytically we have won, we won the game. This state would lose its mind, and he won't say that. He shouldn't say. He's not going to say that, because it's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah,
this is a major cope by Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I think like I said, I think he probably at that moment down 3-0. Now we have some evidence on our side because they played game 4 and they lost by 37. He's smart. He's intelligent. I bet he sensed they just lost this team.
If we had to give him Kenny Atkinson has plenty of media training. He's talked every game.
Yeah, he's a 50-something.
But if I had to give him some training, I'd say, listen, man, you just give the Knicks some credit here. Say they've played a great series. We've been close a couple times. We're going to keep fighting. Like simple stuff like that. Not we've won 2 of 3
If you
games
look at the
by
analytics.
analytics.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
It is. I'm sure if he sat here, and we have to consider that notion that if he was sitting in this chair between us, that he would probably have a pretty convincing spiel about why what he said made sense. And he would also understand where we're coming from. But yeah, it raised eyebrows. Now, the thing about analytics and with stats in general is the reason I'm always skeptical of them is because this is a classic example of that. You can twist stats in ways to make whatever your point valid. That's why I'm not stat oriented. I've always been skeptical of sports writers who pin their whole careers on being stat oriented. I just don't. One of the things are kind of boring, right? In my opinion. And you can twist them like this is Atkinson twisting analytics into something that's probably true, but why does it matter?
Yeah.
You know, you're down 3-0. You didn't win 2 games. Now, if it helps you exist in a troublesome spot, if it helps you weather that storm in your mind, then I guess there's some value in that. You know, if it provides this psychological buffer from reality, which is you're down 3-0, you're soup, you're done, and you've lost your team. If it provides some psychological distance from the harsh reality, maybe there's some value in that. Maybe there's some.
I don't think it helped him out. The team did not respond like
What is wrong with Cleveland? What happened to them?
Well, the Knicks are good.
I know the Knicks are playing really well. Their top 5 guys are all playing well.
Didn't they get blown out? It wasn't like they got blown out all 4 games.
No,
they game 1 and 4. They
just blew a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a psychological problem.
Yes.
And I think Harden can be a problem, James. He's never won a playoff game.
What? Yeah, he has.
Not in a playoff series. Is that right?
No, he won the previous series.
What am I talking about? What am I talking? What stat?
Here's James Harden, by the way, after the game.
What stat am I talking about?
He's never made it to the. Well, he's made a finals before because he was
never
OKC.
won a championship.
Yeah, he was with OKC when they lost to the Heat,
but he's never won a championship.
Yeah. Here's James Harden.
That's what it is.
After getting swept about his team.
In this series, how much better, if they're better, are the Knicks than you guys?
I mean, I can't even answer that question, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was 4-0, but I don't think we had a chance as far as our best shot, you know, from a standpoint of the circumstances. You know, obviously they dominated us 4-0, but yeah, I don't know if I can necessarily answer that question, just because genuinely I do feel like we are the better team. But, you know, series-wise, you know, it didn't show it. So, it's a tough question to answer.
Better team lost 4 games to none, James.
I'm sorry, botched that stat. He's never won a championship. Karl Malone never won a championship. I think they've played the most playoff games without a championship.
That might be it.
Yeah. Karl Malone, the beard. As you know, I was a Beard fan. But the beard is probably, it's time. It might be time.
Beard played at Devaney Center here in Lincoln and lost to Alex Marge. I was at that game. Arizona State, James Harden.
They play 1-on-1?
No, it was a game. And Bill Raftery was on the call for this. I was in the stands. Nebraska beat Arizona State, and Harden had like 19 points. They beat him. He's been in Lincoln before PBA existed.
And I don't think he was bearded, was he?
Might have been a small beard back then. It wasn't the beard we know now.
It wasn't the glorious beard of today.
No. When we come back, let's give some more continued praise to Jeep Wade, getting it done in recruiting. Jeep, next on Early Break of the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Some people are looking to buy their very first home. Others are looking to build. And some are refinancing to make what they have work a little better. But the one thing they all need? A personal guide through the mortgage process. At Pinnacle Bank, our local lenders work closely with you to find the right kind of loan and the best rates possible. Because every path home deserves someone by your side. Find your lender today with Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Lincoln, this summer Bright Lights is hitting a big one, 40 seasons strong. For 40 summers, they've been helping kids learn, build, create, and explore through hands-on STEAM camps. And now you can step up to the plate. Give $40 to celebrate 40 summers during Give to Lincoln Day 2026. Your donation helps provide top-notch camps, amazing instructors, and scholarships so every kid gets a chance to play, to learn, and to grow. If Bright Lights has ever made an impact on your family, this is your moment. Donate today at brightlights.org. Bright Lights, 40 summers in and just getting warmed up.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assigning. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7/6/26.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild's Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net. Are you looking for a place to host company get-togethers, team meetings, or group events? Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln is the perfect place to host your gathering with private bays available to meet with clients while you swing the sticks and improve your game. Back 9 Golf offers traditional golf opportunities while also providing fun games and activities for non-traditional golfers on their top-of-the-line full-swing simulators. Learn about their corporate memberships today and gather your favorite groups together at Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln, just off of 14th and Pine Lake Road.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're on the air.
Back. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you have any computer issues or phone issues, watch problems, there's one place to go in Lincoln. That's Computer Hardware, just south of 70th and O. Also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. Go see Tripp and the team in Lincoln. 46 years in business. They will fix all your stuff.
Tripp's father was the first male that Trixie ever kissed.
And speaking of Trixie, believe it or not, I received a text during the
How about
break.
that, Connor? Connor reacted poorly to that.
I received a text during the break from Trixie.
From Trixie?
Dead serious. I tipped that she never ever
What?
text me.
Why is she texting you?
She sent me this. She sent me a picture, a screenshot of the her dashboard in a car she's driving. She says, this song came on as I was driving to work this morning. It reminded me how Sip always loved it and would sing along. Perhaps he needs an on-air reminder and reenactment, but beware that once he hears it, he'll be singing it at random for days to come.
She did not call me Sip, did she?
She said Steve.
Yeah, she would not call me
Steve
Sip.
Always loved it.
Yeah.
The song is "That's Not My Name" by the Ting
Oh
Tings.
no! Oh, Brianna, granddaughter Brianna liked that song, and I somehow for some reason took a
That's
liking
not my
to
name.
Yeah.
That's not my name. They call me Stacy. Right?
Oh yeah, I could
God.
drive some people crazy
Yeah.
with that. Do you know that song, Connor? That's not my name.
That's not my name. That's from Trixie.
Tricks.
Got a text during the break.
Tricks. So she's headed to work.
Going to work, listening to Pop 2K.
After a long weekend, Trix is going back to work. I didn't know if she would today or not, but she's
going back to work.
Yeah.
Well,
she comes. Trix won't mind me talking smack. She always had trouble going back to work after those long weekends. Tricks.
Too much vacation time. Too much.
I'm going to
time
play
off.
that song today.
Well, I'm sure you will. Speaking of going back to work, a guy that is just constantly working is Jeep Wade.
Jeep Wade, yes.
Nebraska's offensive line picture for 2027 in the class did not look great until 2 weeks ago. Now it looks pretty dang good, Sip, because another commitment over the weekend in four-star Timmy Alu.
Yeah.
Timmy Alu, maybe?
Timmy Alu.
Four-star.
Yep. He's a tackle from Locust Grove, Georgia. What's going on here is you get a kid from Locust Grove, Georgia, who, by the way, chose Nebraska over Georgia, Florida, Clemson, Syracuse, and Illinois. Good list.
That feels good.
That's after last week adding Jordan Agmanoma, who is an inside lineman, offensive lineman, and Katie Jones, an inside offensive lineman, both from Grayson High School in Georgia. So
this is what we call a heater for Jeep
a little bit of a
Wade.
heater now. So you add KD Jones and Agmanoma and Ilu to Matt Erickson. I mean, I have a high regard for Matt Erickson from Millard North. Erickson's a pure tackle. His dad, Mike Erickson, was a good offensive lineman for Nebraska back in the day. Callahan era. So I like this off. They're getting the offensive line whipped into shape, both in a current conversation and future conversation. Now, you want them to see. You want to see it go over to the defensive side too, but yeah, Jeep. Who's his cousin? Jake?
Will Wade.
Okay. What's Will Wade?
Great recruiter.
Great recruiter.
Interesting how he does it sometimes.
Whatever. That's
but
your
Jeep
opinion.
is not Will, and Will is not Jeep.
I mean, let's be clear. I don't have any problems with what Will's doing. You know that. We had that discussion.
We did talk about that last week.
You have some problems. I don't. I mean, he's pushing the limits. That's what you do in recruiting. You push the envelope. Jeep. Now, what is interesting to me about this is obviously Nebraska committing some money, because you're not getting these guys cheap. I mean, this is Timmy Alu. I think you got to pay for
Jeep
that.
is not cheap.
Well, you got to.
Sorry, that was very
the look
corny.
of this offensive line is changing, and it's for the better.
For those who care about recruiting rankings, Nebraska now on 3.
Hut.
Connor's grimacing. Hut.
Connor's been grimacing
Nebraska's
quite
up
a
to
bit.
14th. 6 4-stars, 5 3-stars in the class.
Up to what?
They're up to 14th.
14th.
6 4-stars, 5 3-stars per On3.
Yeah.
Ahead, just behind Texas, ahead of Clemson, ahead of Penn State, ahead of Georgia in the rankings. Ahead of Ole Miss, Auburn.
I saw a line from Brian Munson of On3.
Hut.
Just a throwaway line in his rundown of Team Alou. It said, this staff is the best bunch of recruiters since the Callahan.
Whoa.
Just a throwaway line. Yeah, I thought, okay, wait, easy now. But I mean, Munson knows what's going on.
That's what he does. He covers recruiting.
Yeah. Brian Munson. That stopped me in my tracks.
It's a big sentence.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to call him.
You should.
I'm going to. I'm gonna ask Sean about it too.
Yeah. The spillover is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
Spring Sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of it at the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market. Award-winning old world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors of smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausages for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, or smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Don't ignore changes in your skin. Get them checked. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and early detection could save your life. If you've noticed a new spot, a changing mole, or anything that doesn't look quite right, now is the time to act, not later. As you head into summer, protect your skin and stay proactive about your health. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they're here to support your care with advanced technology and a team you can trust, because catching something early can make all the difference. Advanced Medical Imaging, your partner in proactive health.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet. And GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Coppell family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Coppell or at CoppellCars.com. All deals with the roof credit.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere air seeder during Landmark Implement's early order program. Take your seeding performance to the next level with John Deere's advanced air seeding technology. Achieve precise seed and fertilizer placement. With innovative openers and section control, you can maximize efficiency and reduce input costs. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year during Landmark Implement's air seeder early order program. Contact your local Landmark location for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Are you looking for a place to host company get-togethers, team meetings, or group events? Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln is the perfect place to host your gathering with private bays available to meet with clients while you swing the sticks and improve your game. Back 9 Golf offers traditional golf opportunities while also providing fun games and activities for non-traditional golfers on their top-of-the-line full-swing simulators. Learn about their corporate memberships today and gather your favorite groups together at Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln, just off of 14th and Pine Lake Road.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's. You need a perfect graduation gift. Raising Cane's has you covered. Visit a Raising Cane's near you to grab a gift card or go to RaisingCane'sGear.com for an e-gift card. That's Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Wow, we stormed through a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
We stormed through a Tuesday today.
You will hear from Swim next hour on the drive, but he is concerned about Nebraska in the regional, as he should be. Arizona State is a terrifying 3 seed.
Oh,
I didn't say they're as a team they're not unbeatable, but if that's the 3 seed in your regional, that is a tough out.
Are we going terrifying?
As a 3 seed, yes.
They have 106 home runs or whatever it is. That's good. That's good. That gets your attention. I just keep saying Nebraska's going to be very hard to kill on its home field.
That is true.
Now, you and Swim are very concerned about Ole Miss and Arizona State.
Yes. Rightfully so.
Swim came in hot. Apparently, the Arizona State coach thought there's no way we're a 3 seed. Or we're going to be a 3 seed, and here they
Disrespected Arizona State.
Yeah, see how they respond to that. But Nebraska doesn't play them first. They play South Dakota State. And
Yes.
That's where the focus is.
It is. 3
Now,
p.m.
Will they throw Carson Yassa?
That's the big question. They threw Yassa against Michigan, of course, in the Big Ten tournament. He was good. Nebraska won that game 6-4, and then Saturday, it wasn't a terrible showing. It got out of hand in the 7th inning of that game to make it 8-0, but it was 3-0 in the 7th for a while before it got out of hand. So I don't know. We'll see, but yes, Ole Miss and Arizona State both can hit very well.
If you're a person downtown and you like donuts, come to the Ticket. We have plenty of extra donuts.
On that note, one last thing back to baseball for a second.
Well, we do. We have a lot of donuts.
It'd be quite the showing for Nebraska, who is being doubted heavily right now by national people to get out of this regional.
Are they being doubted heavily?
Oh yeah, I told you they have the lowest percentage chance for analytics to escape the regional.
47%.
Yeah, that's the lowest of any team hosting a regional.
Okay.
But to knock out an SEC team and a Big 12 team would be oh, come on.
Ooh.
Unbelievable.
What? I'm not disrespecting.
The Big Ten has not been a great baseball conference ever. You thank UCLA for coming in and saving the baseball in the conference.
Hey, listen, there's a reason. I mean, Arizona State's a 3 seed, right?
They should be a 2 seed.
Well, there's a 3 seed.
They're
the fact is they're a 3 seed.
A poorly seeded 3 seed.
I'm not disrespecting them at all. I don't play this game
It
bowing
sounds
down
like
to
it.
What?
You thought that finishing third in the Big 12 was somewhat lowly.
I don't know. They finished tied for
I
third in the
recall
Big
that
12.
Oregon finished third in the Big 10 and is hosting a regional as the 11th seed.
Again, I want to be clear. I'm not disrespecting, but I'm also not crowning. All right. And I'm not
fine.
I'm not looking at this like Nebraska has no shot to get out of those games. They do. Beat South Dakota State though first, please. And then let's go to roll up your sleeves. They'll get rough. This team responds well to rough. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
They tell me they didn't beat Florida State.
That's why it was still shocking how it went down Saturday.
Tell me they didn't beat Auburn. They beat Auburn the first game of that series.
Crazy game.
Yeah, they took it on the chin the last two, but that's who, by the way, I raised that because they would probably play Auburn in a super. They would go to play Auburn if you look at the way it's set up.
That's correct. Yes.
That would be tough duty, but see what this looks like. God dang.
It's fun
Miss.
to still have baseball to be played, though. Baseball and softball. We're here at end of May, and the seasons are still going for both teams. That's a win.
You know what is a win, too? We got through Tuesday.
Thanks to Rhonda Revelle for coming
big
in.
Thanks to Rhonda. Tomorrow.
They're flying down at noon today. Flying down to OKC.
Down. There's a bus load of team personnel going. There's a plane following.
That's right.
All right, now we'll have a show tomorrow.
We will, as we always do on Wednesdays. That's it for us to drive us next. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Anderson Ford on 93.7.